What's going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 51. And man, oh man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of things to talk about. But before I introduce the panel and our guests, let me say what's up to the people in the chat. Isaiah YT, what's up, bruh? Jiren Gray, you know, my reading is always questionable, but what's up? Thanks for joining us. Dumpman is a pony and he just trolls for no apparent reason, but thanks for watching. Bob McP, Mr. Teddy Keys Game Music Channel. Check out that channel if it's a real channel. Thanks, Teddy, for joining us. Pong So, what's up, man? Pong So be on everybody podcast now, man. Congrats to you, bro. Zero Requiem, Spider, The Real Kalito, Pixel Slapper, Sean. Hey, man, Sean, man, leave Stadia alone, Sean. Why are you talking about RIP in the chat, bro?
Relax. Enjoy the show.
Emmanuel A1, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. Artemis, what's up, man? Power Stones, Interruption, Daniel Hayes. Who else we got? Geekhead 188. What's up, Geekhead? What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. Everybody else that's up in here. Let's see who else. Okay, everybody. Cinedex. I see you, Cinedex. What's the Rocket Billy Red Cadillac? Thanks for joining us. Ballin' Harder, Stamp King X. What's up, bro? Iron Mike, Fugly, my man Fugly. Who else we got? The Great House of Constance Von Nouveau. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you here every week. Thank you. Brandon Bryce, Benstead Clement, Furious 1369. WBG panel, have a great show. Thank you. We will. We try to. Elizer, Fight Toy. Sorry if I butcher your name, but you know who it is. Like breaking news, JimRyan, you're leaving the initiative. Is that true? Y'all see that?
Who? Probably, yeah.
Oh, you see it, Sean?
Let's see.
JimRyan leaving the initiative.
Jesus!
Oh, it's true?
Let me see.
All right. R&B disappeared. There you go. All right. So anyway, y'all, thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get right to the show. We have a lot to talk about while Shine is seeing if this is true about JimRyan leaving the initiative. But first off, let me introduce our special guest.
Yeah, it's confirmed it.
Oh, that's true.
No way.
Okay. Well, it happens. That shit happens, I guess. So JimRyan is leaving the initiative. Okay.
I sent in our DMs anyway, so you could read the full story. We can start with that there if you want.
Yeah, we'll start with that. That'll be a real quick topic. So JimRyan, I know Stadia guys are happy there. So you know, Pony's about to run with this, but let's go ahead and start the show. Anyway, first off, let me introduce the guest. First off, is a good friend of ours of the show, and he actually did the logo and everything else, man. But first off, the Winter Shoulder. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us today, man.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun doing the logo. It's a good show. I always love to watch it, and you guys are awesome. So very fun to be here.
I never knew that.
Oh, you never knew that?
You never knew that.
No, I know you made. I know. I thought it was. I don't know. I have no idea who came up with it.
It's okay, man.
I just knew Sean came up with an intro.
Yeah, just do what you do.
Yeah, definitely a big fan of the show, though. I love you guys, and pleasure to be here with you, gentlemen.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you joining us. But also is another guy that's very active on Twitter. He's hilarious. He actually he be killing these ponies. I ain't gonna even lie. But J-Rock, thanks for joining us on the panel, bro. What's going on with you?
What's going on, brother? Thanks for the invite. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. A pleasure to be on this show, man. Let's get it going.
Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate it. Why the R&B keep on popping out, man?
BBW's calling.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, Sue, hey, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey man, nothing much. long day at constant war. No.
So I see.
Yeah, but you know, I try to, you know, dip out, then something else to happen. Then I try to dip out, and the next, you know, Stadia is happening. So it was just an entertaining day, you know, all in all, but nothing crazy.
All right, bro. Sean, hey, what's going on with you, bro?
I'm good, bro. Just enjoying, the meltdown on Twitter today from the ponies. And but I need to start with this. Today, it's probably going to be a fanboy type of show today.
Yeah.
So just enjoy the show, guys. Hit the like button. We're going to get into it because, Twitter was a meltdown. One of our brothers, Stadia brother, was getting the beating of a lifetime. Shout out to him.
Yeah, see, like I'm very conscious. I try not to be a fanboy show. We are obviously a pro Xbox show, but I try not to be a fanboy show. But sometimes it's inevitable with certain news, certain news. So we'll try our best not to make it an extreme fanboy show because Will is not an extreme fanboy like everybody else. I'm not sure about JRyan. Well, from his tweets, it seems like he's definitely pro Xbox. So
definitely pro Xbox. But I own all these consoles, so
yeah.
Listen, I could give it to them.
Definitely,
I could speak these facts on them.
Yeah, definitely. So now no Russian comes in here talking about Drew Murray left the initiative. Okay, so what that mean? The initiative about to shut down? They about to start making games? Okay. R&B. I tried to get R&B, but he won't stay in the damn thing, man. So let me get this file out of my boy Artemis. Man, Attack on the Titan.
Rodimus.
Huh?
Rodimus.
Rodimus. What I call him?
Rodimus.
I thought that's what I always call him.
Right, but you're a dumbass, that's why.
How dare you? Rodimus. Okay. Man, Rodimus Attack on the show. Attack on the show. Now Stadia and Drew Murray. Oh my God, what a way to start the week. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hey, R&B, man, what's going on with your sister? You all right today?
Honestly, I don't know what's going on. My headset keeps pairing and unpairing with my computer. So if it happens again, I'll just have to step off the show for this one. Sorry about that.
It's probably that lemon pepper grease stuck in the jackpot.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fucking Sean.
So we have our introductions. Let's go ahead and get to this impromptu. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
funny there.
Let's get to this impromptu topic that wasn't on my list, but since it just happened, let's go ahead and get right into it, yo. So Drew Murray apparently has left the initiative after being there for 2 years. He was like, I'm out. Now we all know that this happens a lot in the gaming industry. People leave all of the time, but in the console war, people make it seem worse than it really is. If a PlayStation guy leave, Xbox guys talk shit. Or if a Xbox guy leave, PlayStation guys talk shit. But Sean, let me ask you first, bro. Drew Murray, he was the face of the initiative for a while they were still hiring. He was active on Twitter. So he's leaving, huh? That's crazy, right?
He's leaving. Yeah, he was on Twitter. He kind of he interacted with he interacted with me and many other people that are talking about the game or just gaming in general. And it looks like it was more to do with his family or something. That's what he's saying. He needs to focus on his family or something.
Oh, really?
Needs to pay attention at home or something. So he had to step down. That's what it's looking at right now. So we know the game has been in for it's been what, a year, 2 years now, 2 years or so. They've been working on this game. So one person leaving, it's a shame because obviously he was active on Twitter. So
yeah, he was.
And obviously he's came from that Sunset Overdrive and them type of games as well. So best of luck to him.
All right, definitely. Best of luck to Drew Murray, man. But Will, what you think, bro? The winter soldier. I'm sorry, I call you Will. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You can do it either way.
Yes. What you think about Drew Murray leaving, man?
Oh yeah, it's a big shock, man. It's very surprising. He's a good dude. He's always like Sean and you said there that he's always interacting with people on Twitter, and he's he's behind the Sunset Overdrive. He's a really talented person. So I'm curious to see what the game's going to shape out from here on out, because he's definitely had a good input in that game, I'm sure. So I hope they take whatever he's put down and are able to make the game great, or maybe he has some sort of consulting type of thing in the future. Who knows? But yeah, it's sad to see it. But if he has to take care of his family stuff, then yeah, for sure, do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's definitely most important, man. Definitely, So J-Rock, man, what you think about this, man? You ever follow? I mean, like did you follow Drew Murray? Like, what you think about this?
Yeah, I followed him, man. He always interacted with the community. He was always speaking to us, and one night every time we reached out. But it's a hit, man. We can't fault the man. He gotta take care of his family.
Absolutely. Family comes first, man. Always. Sue, like, did I ask you yet? I don't know if I asked you.
Nah, I've never interacted with him. I don't know if I know who he is offhand. But I mean, like I said, if it's family stuff, it's not like some big thing like, oh, he's going to go work at some other studio. If he's leaving for family reasons, that's what it is. And he's worked there long enough to put his thumbprint and his DNA into it. So he's definitely has some big input onto what the game will eventually become. So maybe he'll join back up later, but it's rough times, and especially in this climate. So best of luck for him.
Yeah, like I was reading his second tweet. I mean, like the second part of his tweet, and he's pretty much saying, I'm paraphrasing here, but he's pretty much saying, I haven't been able to focus, but life outside of work needs more attention. So that's definitely more important for him. R&B, bro, what's your thoughts on this real quick topic, like before we get to the real good shit?
Yeah, it's a real bummer for the gaming world because it seemed like a Cinderella story with how they brought the team together and was left to go ham on a project they really wanted to work on. And you saw the passion go into it when they finally revealed it and how hyped they got. And then it kind of bumps on the gaming side because now he doesn't get to be with it as much as he wants to. But on a more adult, mature side, like we all know, family is more important. So I don't begrudge him that. I don't, I'm not gonna be a fanboy or a crybaby or anything like that, like these ponies are with some things. But yeah, it sucks. But outside life is more important. And like I said, it's like Full Metal Alchemist. It's the equivalent of change is sometimes cruel like that. So Stadia got the knees busted and we lost Drew Murray today. So it is what it is, man.
Right. Agreed.
So fill me in. Like, what was?
Right. It's not like he had a falling out.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah.
He had to leave for personal reasons. Like he could come back in a month or two. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely.
What was his positioning? Like, what did he do?
Creative director.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty big. Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty big up there. I think he was second in charge, wasn't he?
He was second in charge behind Gallagher, so I think he was like a design director.
Yeah,
so,
I wouldn't say design director because there is someone that has that role. Like there's other seniors there, but he was like the most full front-facing person you saw.
Yeah,
well, that's what it says on his profile.
So,
okay.
Oh shit.
Bitch. I set you up with that. That was an awful.
Hey, you set him up. Yeah, shit. All right. So, any more thoughts on this before we move on?
Yeah, his Twitter's interesting. He's saying mystery surrounded the project when I joined the studio. I didn't know what kind of game it was. Didn't know what it was going to be. Perfect Dark. I didn't know anyone on the team.
You didn't know?
Yeah, it looks like it kind of evolved as
This Gallagher probably.
Yeah, because I believe Daryl Gallagher, he was the head, and he just said, "Yo, let me find the best talent I can and see if they're interested." That's probably what happened. So
yeah, it could be they were workshopping like ideas and stuff like that, and he kind of came in a little bit later. But yeah, that's very interesting. I'm guessing they were kind of just building something, and they're kind of trying to figure out if it's going to be an original game or if it's going to be like an established property, I guess.
Right. So yeah, it's cool. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Let me write my timestamps down. 1:14:50. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Stadia and get this shit out the way. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Now, I'm gonna be honest. This Stadia news has brought Xbox guys and PlayStation guys together to laugh at Stadia fans. The few that they are. Look, man, like we all know, my boy MM2K was a big time Stadia guy, and I never had a problem with Stadia at all. The only issue I started to have was when he started to bash Xbox and praise Stadia. I was like, come on, bro, you can't be doing that. But yeah, so pretty much Stadia, they're not making any first party games. They had
exclusive games.
Yeah, exclusive games. They had a couple of internal teams. I think one was led by Jay Raymond. Well, she's out of there. So without first party exclusives, now I know people want to say, well, Xbox didn't have any. Well, they had a few. They had some. But without first party exclusives at all, plus Xbox is already established, right? Mm-hmm. Just like PlayStation and Nintendo, they already established. But when you're new, you definitely need something that makes people want to get your platform and use your platform, kind of how like Halo was with Xbox, right? You know, so what do you guys think about this? Let me go to you first, Will. What's your thoughts on Stadia? And like, you know, is it messed up or what? Like, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, first off, shout out to Moss. He's a good dude. I like Moss.
Yeah.
His content is always interesting. I always appreciate his candid thoughts about Xbox.
Smart dude too. He's smart dude.
Yeah, he's a smart dude. You know, kind of a haha to Moss, you know, on this because you know he takes his ribs. You know, he ribs the Xbox dudes. You know, with the 60 frames, and we got this on Stadia already. You know.
Yeah.
So I kind of like go back and forth with him a little bit on that. But it's a real shame, man, because you got Typhoon Studios, who's a very talented studio who made Planet. I already forgot the name of it. Planet of
Journey to the Savage
Journey to the Savage Planet. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, they made that game. The DLC is on Game Pass, if you guys remember. Also, Jade Raymond, who seems to have unlucky breaks, which wherever she goes, which kind of sucks. So you know, my best to the teams who've lost their jobs. Hopefully you guys can reform like a new studio or something, or like join other companies, you know, around your area. It's a tough time to lose your job, you know. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's rough. And you know, Phil Harrison once again infiltrated and he successfully dismantled the company.
Hey, Will, that's a funny thing because hold on, let's talk about this. He was around when the PS3 launched, and we know like that was the only time Sony really stumbled was at the beginning of the PS3, and he was like around that, right? He was beginning of the Xbox One. He was around. We know how that was a shit show, the beginning of the Xbox One launch. And here we go.
He's back at it. He's
yeah, double agent, man. That's what he does.
Yeah, number 47. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so let me ask JimRyan. Hey, man. So was you into Stadia? Did you play it, or like, do you give a shit about Stadia at all?
No, I never cared about it, but I know they were talking a lot of smack when Cyberpunk came on. They were praising, oh, this shit running this and better than this and that. I was like, get that garbage out of here. But look at it now, man. It's suffering the same thing from Apple TV. They don't got nothing that sets itself apart. Apple TV don't got no killer shows, so it's struggling just as well.
And they need those killer. Yeah, they do. You're right.
Yeah, they need to understand. Nah. Ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah, exactly what you said, Jay. Like, they're not going to concentrate on first party. They're just going to concentrate on like multi-plat games and maybe try to get like time exclusives or some sort of deal like that. Like, the platform's not going away, but when it comes to their own in-house games, when you compare it to like Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, they're not going to have none of that. Just it's just going to become a cloud service, complete cloud service that other companies can use probably in the future as well. So, RIP to the one and only Stadia.
Yeah, I don't see how it's going to be able to maintain.
You say one and only.
Maybe Sony could acquire them or something.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if Sony could acquire them, but shit, so they could acquire Sony.
I mean, at least some servers, you know, like the rack space servers back in the days.
Yeah, but hold on, but doesn't Sony already have a deal with Microsoft for their servers though?
Yep.
Yeah. So
what happened to that rack space servers, man?
How you say what? I'm sorry.
They were gonna power the cloud. Whatever happened to the rack space servers was gonna power the cloud of the PlayStation and all this garbage.
I don't know, brother. That's a great point. But you know, shit happens. But Sue, man, what's your thoughts about it, man? Hey, thanks for joining us, Devin, by the way.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up, Devin?
So what you think,
man? I ain't gonna pile on because you know the man had a hard day. But we know that back on the Scram Punks podcast, me and Moss had our spats. And there's a whole bunch of Xbox slander, a whole bunch of Stadia, greatness and all this kind of stuff. And the stuff that I saw that happened to him in that DM, I felt bad for that man. I ain't gonna pile on.
I didn't do nothing, Sue. I didn't do jack shit.
You made a whole edit. You made a whole goddamn edit. Getting beat down by all of us. You left me out of it, which is weird. Which is weird. I mean, I personally felt. Anyways,
I was gonna put in, but my kid fell asleep in my arm, so I had to show.
So yeah, but all the stuff that he used to say about Xbox, who's gonna win a company that ain't got no exclusives,
that's true.
And then Phil Spencer ain't the answer. Phil Spencer, well, it looked like you have the wrong Phil, because when pressed by the lords above about why you need to exist, he couldn't make it appealing enough for them to say, we'll rock with it. So when Xbox had this situation with Nulla, he said, "Why do we need you?" Phil came around and said, we can make it work by doing this, and that. And I guess that feeling had the answers, because apparently they selling off everything they got. And I'm listening to that Stadia, that pro Stadia Christian white man podcast. And they were doom and gloom over there. And I thought Moss was just capping, saying, "Oh no, then the guys that were Stadia guys like, yeah, well, if there's not gonna be first party studios, it's less advertising. Other people are gonna see that they kind of rolled over, and they're not gonna want to develop for Stadia anymore, because they're gonna see they're gonna see it as a dying platform, and that's resources and money that can be spent elsewhere. So they're not. I felt the opposite. I don't think games are gonna be coming like they need to be." And I said, "Oh shit, that's Moss was saying the opposite." So I'm gonna leave that this.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Hey, let me say this. Let me say this right
I
quick.
thought there was a big payoff coming there.
Right.
Word.
Let me say this right quick.
I
was waiting for the punchline.
I was, but I ain't, like I said, he already had a bad day.
No, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up and do it.
Hey, let me say this right quick. Moss is the homie, man. Right? Moss the homie. We ain't trying to slander him. No, but it's just that he used to kill Xbox on Scram Punks, y'all. He used to kill Xbox on Scram Punks consistently. Right? So
let's not forget, he used to be an Xbox guy.
He used to be an Xbox guy, but he switched and went to Stadia. Yeah. Hey, let me say this right quick though. But it's like they quit on it kind of fast, didn't they? It was only like a year and a half.
I put out a tweet saying,
yeah, but soon, I'm pretty sure you were there when we did a show. It was like me. I'm sure it was you. It was me, you, Neff versus Dragonmon, MM2K about cloud gaming service and xCloud and all that shit. I don't know if you remember that show. That was a classic show, because we were saying like that will die first. They were saying no, it will die first. I go, no, xCloud has got the better games now. It was
not even just that. The two things that people hated was, one, you can't download your games, and two, you had to pay a service to play games you had to buy also. Yeah. So it was like it just didn't fit. And at least with xCloud, any game you own potentially can be streamed, and Game Pass is free to stream games. So it just didn't have the perfect fit. And then at that, you're not undercutting anybody. You're coming at the same prices. Like, these are established fan bases that are on whatever side you're on. Sadie is the new guy, so you have to have this appealing thing that says, "Let me try that," or "That's better than it is over here" in some way, form, or fashion. And they weren't giving that to us. And then they launched it. They launched it in the beta at that. So it's like not even a good first impression.
I'll be honest with you, trying to get new customers who's been on PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, it's difficult to move someone over. Let's be honest, especially to a cloud streaming service. You're leaving behind your friends, your games. You got over 20, your record as well. If people have been there for 20 years, so it's not easy moving people over. And especially with no first party studios now. Yeah. And obviously, like I said on that show, they were all miserable and upset. So,
and look, man, they have the right to be, because even some Xbox guys, when Xbox does things I don't like, I'd be upset about it. We can 100%. Say the last few years, the first party offering hasn't been great, right? Yeah. But why I remain Team Xbox is in 2018, bro. They bought six studios, where they bought 6 studios and made one built one from the ground up. So that to me showed that they're serious about gaming and they're investing.
Yeah, they're doing the opposite.
If Xbox would have said, you know what, 343, the coalition, Rare, stop making games, we out. What?
Yeah.
How
We're
you-
We're
you
still
can't
gonna be
even
we're
control that,
still
man.
gonna be a second and third party box, so that's cool. But we're not making any first party games. What? That'd have been
Yeah.
that'd have killed Xbox.
Let me get a super chat right quick, y'all, before we go.
Whoop
Like
his
Geekhead
ass.
with the $2. We smoking on that Stadia pack.
You know
That kill
that
shit.
Geekhead, thanks, bro.
I smoke
RB,
it
what
too.
you say? That Devin RB. Hey, what's your thoughts now? Before you move on to some better shit than this.
Honestly, man, it's the exactly what they were screaming at us about. They actually had that serious problem where they had no first party games. What they had? They had Guilt. That's all I could think of.
No, Glit.
Glit.
When it Glit,
Wow.
I think they had Baldur's Gate. They had
Guilt.
Baldur's Gate.
I think it's Guilt.
Whatever name of the damn game, man.
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Oh,
Hey man,
hold on a second, yo.
Go on, RB.
I mean,
you about to
all
say
this
something?
goes to show.
Mhm.
All this goes to show how hard it is to make it in this industry. That's why I got to commend Microsoft for taking up going up against two titans in Sony and Nintendo,
Absolutely,
and
bro.
and flourishing now, being
Absolutely.
profitable,
Yeah.
building up studios. There's no quitting them.
And you can tell, like, a lot of people are going to be looking at Amazon as well, because obviously you got the Amazon Luna. So a lot of people are going to be giving that the side eye now.
Right,
Will-
like,
will- will
they were doing some of this stuff before Stadia did. Like
Yeah, they did, and they
some
kind of
stuff I
failed for
heard.
them, at the
yeah.
start.
So we'll see. Hey, but yeah, I mean, you said something right quick that made me want to say this. Sometimes fanboys, they might accuse us of, why do you guys care about Microsoft money? Or even Xbox guys might say, why do you PlayStation guys care about PlayStation money when they post their annual or their quarterly earnings report? Now, obviously, I don't care about their money because they ain't giving me none, right? But when you see they're making money, they're making profit, right? They're making actual profit, because I know some people always say profit versus revenue. We know the difference, right? We know revenue is what they spent, like what they made, but we know you had to spend money to make money. So profit is what we're talking about. So when you hear that Microsoft made $15 billion profit in 3 months, Microsoft as a company, like, wow, that's cool. That means Xbox is going to be around. Xbox is doing well. PlayStation is doing well. Nintendo Switch is selling like crazy. Nintendo fans should be happy. PlayStation fans should be happy. And Xbox fans are happy. And you see what happened to Stadia. We don't want that shit to happen to our favorite platform is what I'm saying. So when we get excited about the annual earnings report, maybe guys should look at Stadia and be like, oh, I kind of understand it now, because we don't want this shit to go away. Because I love video games. Right?
Shit! Look at like Sega. Like
Right.
that's the worst fear. Like Sega was like a top tier company, then they just disappeared. Like
and they became a third party, which people always accuse that Xbox of doing, becoming a third party. You notice that Xbox is going to be a third party. Hey, Xbox still making consoles. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But I just thought it was funny that the amount of support that Stadia gave to these studios is almost as long as Xbox gave the Bleeding Edge, but that's neither here nor there.
Bleeding ass. Bleeding ass.
Yo, we got 155 people in here, bro. Hit the like button. Come on, guys.
Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button.
Let's get up to 100 likes. Come on, guys.
Yeah, man.
And then the last thing is Neth. He was partially trolling, but like also kind of seriously. Immediately, Xbox I guess devs started tweeting out, well, sorry to hear that if you want, we got jobs, we need some film.
Right.
Like,
I saw 343 said that, right? Yeah.
A couple studios already. They was like, yeah, if you need some, we got you. It was like, damn, it's too soon.
Because 150 people lost their job.
Yeah, 150 people.
Yeah.
That's basically like a studio there, or two.
Yeah.
Oh, this
like
two studios.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Then the Jade lady that made all those games that she a free agent apparently, I guess. So you mean somebody could use her. I mean, I guess this is just divvying up the talent again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, maybe.
Hey, initiative. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, maybe
you
can just jump in.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing also about this is that they have like one less company buying like studios, so
that's the main thing.
Silver lining, yeah.
We don't have to worry about Google coming buying like Take-Two or
Yeah.
EA or something weird.
Hey, because I always said part of the reason I believe Xbox bought Bethesda is because Google and Amazon was out there. They didn't want and Tencent. They didn't want them companies to get Bethesda because Bethesda was for sale.
Yeah.
Microsoft said no. We can't,
I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but like Tim, I don't know if it was in the DMs or not, but Tim was saying like kind of Google kind of gave up like sometime
last summer.
Last summer, yeah.
That's what he said he heard, and he put it on Twitter too. He said he heard they gave up last summer, so that's pretty unfortunate, man. But,
well, that's kind of the same thing I heard. Like not heard, but like it's like when the Mixer stuff went down, they said we're in the middle of a pandemic and we can't get numbers now. Fuck it, this time.
Right? Hey, they still couldn't get numbers in the middle of a pandemic. Gaming as a whole went up. And they still couldn't get people to watch that shit. They say, you know what?
Yes. So Mixer, we cut the cord early.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Let's move on. Like, hold on. Like, Devin, you ain't got nothing about this. You got something about this?
All I'm saying is that they capped so long for no loading times in 4K, but now that newer games are coming out and they're performing weaker or less than the Xbox, it's Xbox fault somehow. I don't understand that shit. I'm just saying, step up your teraflops.
Oh shit! Damn, you got to fanboy.
Hey, he said it was coming. What the boss said? He said the version 2.
Gen 2.
No. Ma said that it's okay. This is all right. How is this all right?
Yeah, man, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's move on, man. Like I said, Moss the homie, man. So
he's the homie.
Moss is the homie. I'm cool with Moss. But Stadia is dog shit.
Okay. All right, let's move on, y'all.
Stadia reject. Never mind.
Go ahead to the next topic. So, damn, y'all just being y'all gonna quit. Let's just talk about MLB The Show. So we all know I don't like baseball. Excuse me.
I'm sure you like it out there.
I might pick it up just because it's on Xbox now, but hold on.
That's some spite.
Drink the water.
You're not a Tigers fan?
Huh?
You're not a Tigers fan?
Hell no.
Oh man.
Who the hell is it?
Last year we knew this was happening, right? When they came out and talked about it, we knew this was happening. They said starting in 2021, the show will be going multi-platform. And we
not
talked
to these ponies, Dirt.
Huh?
Not according to these ponies.
Well,
right.
Some of them didn't, like the ones that are informed and that they knew about it.
Yeah, but that's why this morning was so interesting, because when they officially showed the cover for the Xbox version, people was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I guess it's real."
Yeah, seeing is believing.
Because we saw the leaks. We saw the leak photos from like a couple days ago.
Yeah,
okay, why is this a leak? Like,
it leaked a couple days ago. But
okay,
yeah,
he's like, no, it's on Xbox. I said, yeah, they said this already.
Hey, but look, I was looking at a bunch of like responses to it, and a lot of people still didn't know. Like a lot of people was like, "Wow, this is kind of cool," or "This is some BS." Like this is some BS. Why is it on Xbox?
That's go ahead.
It's like that one lady. I think she's a reporter, a journalist, and she goes rumored that MLB Show is coming to the Xbox. Like
she put a rumor.
Yeah. And we knew about this like over a year ago. So.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys, JimRyan. Let me start with you, bro. So what do you think about this? Are you interested in the show? But if not, what do you think about it finally being on Xbox? I mean, being a Sony-made game on Xbox.
That's the best part right there. But I'm half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. So baseball, I love baseball.
Okay.
I've been purchasing the show on the PlayStation console since its release. And it's been one of the best.
Great game.
IPs. Yeah, one of the best rated games. It's one of the main reasons I buy the PlayStations for the show. But I'm happy by default. Sony's gonna be placing more of their first party games on Xbox than vice versa, because every year Sony's gonna be producing that show, baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It is. It's a quality game because my father loves baseball, and it's kind of weird because I don't, and he's my father. And I bought him a PS4 just for the show, so he can play Show and Madden. That's only 2 games he played.
One of the biggest thing is crossplay, so that's what.
PhilSpencer got to come out, cut a deal with Sony, and put that baby on Game Pass, and have these ponies paying $70 while we get it for free.
That would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
I wonder if they could do that.
I was doing a little trolling with that today.
Yeah, you was trolling. That would be.
But it's
cool,
interesting though. Like obviously we knew about this over a year ago, and it's like I said, a lot of people still don't know. And when this in the official
It's like
cover,
Perfect Dark. Like they said, oh, from the Initiative Studios, and you still didn't know this was an Xbox game. Like, oh, Xbox. Like they said this already. How you out the loop?
yes,
Like
it's crazy. Go on, Oliver.
Majority of parties are dumb. They don't care about none of this.
No,
All they do is care about
Bro,
shows.
it's not even that. It's that they can't read.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, bro.
No, it's just a lot of people are not informed about what's going on. Like us guys are always we getting like stuff in the DMs. We kind of getting like what people don't see, we see it. That's what we kind of lucky in that way. But it's funny though. I've seen MLB. I obviously say that's kind of the best baseball game, and I'm glad it's coming to the Xbox because I think the sales number wasn't the best as well for that game. It was just like it was doing okay. That's it as best probably
because it's baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball, but like it's on one platform, so it's coming on 2 platforms. Nintendo Switch later.
Is it going to PC?
PC, I think PC maybe down the line as well. So
yeah, I don't think PC.
Later date.
Yeah, but at like April 20th, they come out the same day. April 20th to pay the PS4. Nah, but they said this isn't a what would you call it? Smart delivery game. It's 2 separate games from what I have read, or unless I'm mistaken. Like, do you guys know? Because I don't think it's a smart delivery.
So you basically mean it's like 2K where you have to buy
it's like 2K, like it's a next gen version and the current and last gen version. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think Tim might have put it up and asked in the $60.
It's definitely $69.99 though.
But he put up a picture. I'm not sure.
They had an Xbox One version too, so that's
yeah, it might be. But it's optimized. It's optimized.
It's 2 versions. It's 2 versions because when I check on the marketplace on Xbox, it guided me, it directed me towards the Xbox Series X one.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's 2 versions, just like 2K.
Have you pre-ordered it yet?
No, it's not available to pre-order yet. When I check.
Oh no, you can't. You have to click on the other one. The other one, I think you can. Yeah, it's not. It's like it's no. It's 2 of them that say Series X. It's weird. It's like like sometimes you click on a game that says not available by itself or something like that. It's like one of those. Like if you click on the other one, you'll see the price and you can pre-order it because I have the screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but I saw somebody put in the chat that that MLB gave Sony ultimatum, which that was like I heard that's what happened, and they said, "Yo, you made this shit multi-plat or no license at all." Which Sony didn't have a choice, so I understand why they had to do it. Obviously,
they had a choice, man. They could have said no. We stand by our word. We won't put them first-party titles on Xbox. They chose the money, baby.
100%.
At the end of the day, Sony chose the money instead of honor. What kind of samurai shit is that?
That's true. They did have a choice. You're right. They did have a choice.
If they wanted to pay up the extra money, they could have done it. But obviously, it makes sense putting on the platforms. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
welcome. MLB belongs to the streets.
Let me try to steal my bars.
Yeah, we stole the stuff, bro. We stole the stuff
on the street, working that corner like a $2 hole.
Hey, so what you think, Will?
You belong to the streets.
Hey, Will, you there, bro? What you think?
Sorry, I had a phone call real quick. Look, it's great to have a baseball game finally on the console, like an official baseball game with MLB endorsed. Like it's so because we had like RBI and stuff like that. It's like I mean, it's they're okay, but I actually kind of like the other baseball game. What's the other one? It's kind of like cartoony. I don't think it was RBI. It was like you know, remember what was J-Rock? It was like a cartoony Mega Baseball, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah, Mega Baseball.
Yeah.
So that one was actually kind of fun, but it's not on the level of like an MLB type of game because that's like, because I used to love like triple play it back on PlayStation. That was like a great baseball game.
I agree.
Unfortunately, EA doesn't make those anymore. So it's good to have like at least.
I used to like 2K baseball.
Oh yeah,
MVP was a good one too. MVP EA.
Oh
yeah, 2K.
Yeah, so many good, also a fellow Dominican here as well. I have some ties to the baseball, so I like baseball games. So I'll give it a try. If it's like, I'm probably not gonna buy it day one. If it's maybe on sale or on like, I'll try it out. But usually by that time, they usually put out new ones anyway. So we'll see. I mean, I might give it a shot, but yeah, it's good to have it, and it's really interesting. It's definitely kind of a different situation than the Spider-Man stuff because it's also another licensed property that's not that is actually exclusive to PlayStation, whereas MLB will be like more broad now because of the obviously what you guys were talking about before with the license. With MLB wanted them to spread it out more, so yeah, it should be interesting. It's really cool to see like kind of weird too to see the box art on an Xbox.
Yeah, that's crazy with Sony on it. Yeah.
Right.
They were mad. There were people that was saying they should never even came out with the game if they had to put it on the Xbox. And a whole bunch of,
I saw that.
Heretic fanboys that was just mad.
I saw that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Wait until the Digital Foundry comparison come out.
That's gonna be funny. Yeah,
it's gonna be funny. Sony didn't know how to optimize for the PlayStation 5.
That's gonna be funny.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
That's funny stuff, man.
But a lot of people
I know Sony Janky ass gonna make sure they win that comparison.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
I'm just happy that a lot of a couple of friends and that they were hoping it'll be crossplay, and I'm just glad it's happened. Like it'll be good, man. I feel like games like fighting games, sports games, they should be crossplay no matter what.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they should be. They should be. So anyway, y'all got anything else, man?
I'm a baseball fan.
And
okay.
Since
you're saying you just now became a baseball fan.
No, I was always a Miami. Well, they used to be called the Florida Marlins, but now they're the Miami Marlins, and I was always a baseball fan of them. But it's odd how now that the game is available on my platform of choice, I want to buy it. Strange how that works, don't you think?
It's better with achievements somehow. I don't know. I feel like
yeah,
gives me the I get it. I'll get it when it's the summertime when they have that sale.
It depends though, depends if all the boys get it and they kind of like it, you might just hop on quick.
Pause.
Yeah. You can't say Paul. I mean, you can't say nothing around. So he gonna say pause for everything. Like, man,
he said it depends on what the boys want to do. You might want to hop on it quick.
He did say that. You're right. That was a pause.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, y'all stupid, man. Anything else before we move on, man?
Well,
Well, one quick thing. One quick thing. Don't you see these people now talking about? It's a win-win for Sony. They're making profits, and now the games is everywhere. Everybody gets to enjoy them.
Oh, that's how they feel, huh?
Yeah, that's
but wait. Y'all was talking shit about Minecraft being on PlayStation, and then all of a sudden when it's flipped, you want to take our like, oh, come on now. We got to
now it's about profits. Now, as long as Sony's profitable, they're making money.
Right. They got to spend it somehow. You got to work with what you have.
Yeah, you got to spend it to make more, right? That's how it goes. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on.
I was gonna say,
you got anything down?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You got something weird. Go ahead, bro.
You're going.
Oh, sorry. So I'm curious if this is gonna keep up with the annual releases, because after a while it kind of gets like a bit much when you keep doing the annual. So I'm wondering if they're gonna actually change it at some point to like a game as a service thing, with kind of similar to what they're doing with Forza, with the Forza Motorsport.
With sports, I don't know, man. They like that money.
The only one that can actually work like that is probably 2K.
And they'll never do it.
Yeah, they'll never do it because people are gonna buy it anyway. So until there's a need where people like have to buy it, there's no season pass to recoup, for the sports games. Shooters, you can do a season pass and new guns and new stuff. The only way for sports games to work is new season. Everything starts fresh, new teams, new stats, stuff like that.
I think it's possible though. Like with that, it's just like because the developers gonna get burned out after a while if you keep doing that. Because I don't know. Madden, I don't know how
it's been happening. It's been happening since the 80s,
20 years.
90s.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
A long time.
I feel like if the game does well, they'll keep doing every year then.
Yeah, they're gonna do it for a while. So
honestly,
let me get the super chat, y'all.
Even that much effort because they're just rehashing the same game.
Yeah.
Right.
Same
roster
engine. Same engine. They add, they improve a couple things here and there. But Tip Diamond with the $2. What up, Dirt and Panel? Long live Stadia with the laughing emojis. Oh man, come on, man.
Oh damn.
Stall them out, man.
No,
Tip Diamond, stall them out. Come on, man. It's a rough day for him. Bro.
That's the first time I heard Dirt say stall him out.
But
no,
man.
What I was saying was just to cap off the sports talk. All sports games honestly should be on a service or subscription type thing, where you have a subscription and you can just get updates whenever team roster shifts.
Mm-hmm. Season passes and
yeah. You don't need to keep paying $70 for that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see when it comes out. We'll see how it does.
Yeah. Let's move on. Dave, you got anything before we move on, bro? About the show?
I just think it's bullshit that you got to pay $100 to get the bundle. Like I pay $80. That's fine. Like that's I don't know why they have to charge so much. Just like 2K. Like you got to spend $100.
Sports licenses are expensive, bro.
Is it for the
It's not worth $100.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Talking about like the extra what kind of bonus
to get it for it's the collector's edition that costs $100 and it comes out on like the last gen console and the current gen console, and it comes with a bunch of extra shit. I haven't seen it yet though.
I mean, the collector's gonna hit you over the head, but yeah.
Let's move along from the
super chat. Hey, the Ashton Luger with the $5. Drew Murray has left the initiative. Anyway, I'm glad y'all ending the sports talk. I was about to set my phone on fire. Yeah, and we talked about Drew Murray right at the beginning of the show. Because it dropped literally right before the show started. But thanks, Luca, for the $5. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
shout out to Luca. Shout out to Luca, man.
Yeah, great shows. Scumcast, Scum Guzzlers Unite.
Oh my,
yeah, man. Yeah, Luca be doing it, man. It's the entertaining show. But anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about these earning reports right quick. It's not going to be a long topic, but Microsoft gaming revenue was up 51%. Xbox content and services revenue grew 40% year over year. Hardware is up 86%. That was obviously because of the Xbox Series. 18 million Game Pass subscribers. Very good. Xbox Live also has more than 100 million monthly active users. And the Xbox Series X sold the most devices ever in the launch month. Microsoft. But they also said that the Xbox Series X and S will have shortages up until at least June. But they sold every single Xbox unit available last quarter. So, hold on. Let me get the super chat from True Witty. He a pony always talking shit. Let me see what he said. Tools found for Hitman 3, lost for the medium. See, there you go. Look at that. I can't wait to see the medium run on the PS5 and see how much better it's going to run, right?
That makes no damn sense. Thank you for the $2.
Thanks for the $2. Yeah, so it's funny, man.
You should save those $2 to save up for MLB.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, so
I mean, how is it running right now on the PlayStation 5?
That is a valid question.
That's a valid question. Black screen.
How's that SSD doing?
Oh man.
Oh man, good job, man. So yeah, what do you guys think about this, man? I mean, 18 million Game Pass subscribers. So Game Pass look like it's doing all right, yeah.
About 1 million a month since we last knew.
Yeah, they said pretty much since May of 2020, they've been picking up 1 million a month.
You know how long it took PlayStation to hit 1 million? Jeez.
There you go, talking about PlayStation. We talking about Xbox. There you go.
Hey, I'm just trying to. I have to draw a paradigm to see how fast 1 million ticks in the regular world. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
Like how many people on Stadia? How many millions?
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just trying to compare natural things that need to be compared.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh no.
Let's get back to these numbers. It's good, like when it comes to Game Pass, like the numbers been growing since, like you said, May time, like every 1 million a month. So when it's good growth, man. Obviously, 2020 was massive for gaming, like gaming division, like it's went through the roof compared to the other industry as well. So I'm glad. I love Game Pass. I'm glad like they're making money on it. Wherever the revenue is up, they're making good profit as well. They can invest more into gaming and more games into the Game Pass. And I just love the service, and I really hope it continues to grow bigger and better and becomes becomes something else.
And let me ask you guys a question. What number does Game Pass have to hit to, like, you think Sony would say, you know what? Damn it, we need a Game Pass type service now.
I think it's already there.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't know
think
when
it's
they'll
already
launch
there.
it, but they're already eyeing it. They're saying, okay,
They're working on it. You think they're working on it?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Because I ain't gonna lie, if Sony has some type of Game Pass service, I'm subbing instantly. You know, I ain't gonna even lie about it. Instantly. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
subbing
The
immediately.
problem is, like we argued about before, that old guard probably hasn't all completely left yet. Where they're trying to go back and forth. Well, we're PlayStation, we don't do this, and that's why Sean Layden left, and all those other people got kicked out the door. So the struggle between that is still going on. But the more Game Pass climbs, and the longer they take to catch up, it's going to be ugly for them.
The thing is,
I don't
like,
know. Okay.
you know, what like Game Pass? What Xbox did with Game Pass? $1 for 3 months, like like for 2 years. I can't see PlayStation doing that type of level. I'm saying on that scale.
Well, Sean, every company does a free trial. Disney Plus had a free 1 month trial.
Yes, now
Netflix. Everybody does a free trials just to get people to try out the service and maybe forget their.
No, I'm saying on the level how they done it. I agree with you. Like,
okay. I guess like maybe not as many months in a row they did.
Yeah, like what they did, like with if you had like 18 months of gold for $1, that turns to 36 months of Game Pass Ultimate. And what they're investing into Game Pass with EA as well access, that's in the service as well. So cloud gaming, there's so much going into that service, and it's hard to do stuff like that. There's a lot of money going into that service. And I don't know if PlayStation can do it on that level.
Well, what happened with that whole dollar Game Pass deal? We basically know this. They're trying to get rid of Live by making it super unappealing. So if they can say, okay, you paid $60 for your Live, or you paid whatever, for your Live, and we're automatically just going to switch you over. By the time it's time for you to renew, you're going to be so used to it that's going to be second nature. You're going to just be like, okay, whatever now. So like,
but you have to take them hits though, Sue.
But it's not really a hit because you initially Game Pass was $10 and Live is $10. The only time you actually benefited is when you bought the year packages. So a lot of people didn't have the 18, 24 months out. Most people had like 6 months to a year. So
Yeah, it's only people in the know and knew what to do with that deal.
Yeah, and that was the deal that you had to have foresight in because you can't just hop into it now.
Yeah.
So like, but either way, they knew what they wanted to do with Live. So they basically in their mind said, okay, we're just going to act like this is the Live money we would have been getting for Game Pass instead. So they're not really taking that big of a hit because they wanted you to switch to Live from Live anyway.
And we get this super chat, y'all. Freddie Fox with the $5. MLB Collector's Edition comes with a New Era hat for $100 from GameStop. The New Era hat is worth like $40.
Damn.
So there you go. If you said to come with a hat.
Man, fuck that hat.
I used to like Best Buy reward, whatever, the Gamers Club Unlocked, because you used to get discounts off of anything. I remember I got the $250 Destiny, and they still gave you 20% off of that. I was like, yeah, this is it. I missed that.
Yeah. So, any more thoughts about this? Any more thoughts about the whole numbers thing, about the revenue and all that?
That's a lot of success for no triple party games, as some people keep saying.
Yeah, that's true. R&B, I'm glad you brought that up because they actually did this without any big AAA first-party games. So just imagine when Halo Infinite or Fable or Perfect Dark, when those games, Hellblade 2, start to come out. I mean, Game Pass is going to look really enticing, and not to mention Bethesda games. You know what I'm saying? It's going to look real enticing.
And the other part that kills me is like those people that say, "Oh, Xbox launched with no games. Now you behind it." They sold all of them. Even if they had 10 games out, they would still have sold the same amount of consoles. Xbox is not behind in sales; they're behind in production. Like, and then we also know the next holiday is more indicative of how the console is going to sell because the demands have been filled by then for the most part. So now you're buying one because you have a choice. Should I get it? Should I not? So if you have the software next Christmas is more important than having it immediately. But to say, oh, PlayStation is dominating, no, they're not. They're both sold out. they both set records, and they both would have set higher records if they were both still in stock.
Yeah, Xbox said they sold every single Xbox Series X and S that they made. So that's pretty good. And let me get this super chat from Tip Diamond. Game Pass finally got me. Tim, are you just getting Game Pass, bro?
Oh man,
damn.
what you doing, baby?
Yeah, I wonder what kind of got him in, you know?
Yeah. Hey, yo, Tim, man,
what got the tip in?
Yeah, what got you in, man?
Man, what's wrong with you, Army? I'm sorry, Tsunami. Yeah, Tim, man, what made you say I'm gonna go ahead and try this damn Game Pass? Yeah, because I know you're an Xbox guy, but what made you say, I'm gonna try this Game Pass? So then we wait for your answer in the chat. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Any more?
The number is sorry. Dev, go ahead, Devin.
No, Jay, I think. Go on, Jay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going back to what you said about Xbox ain't Xbox launched for no games. We could check right now. Most of these ponies ain't playing nothing but old games.
Facts.
We could look at the numbers. We know for a fact they're not playing Demon Souls. That shit barely sold. We know for a fact they're not playing Miles Morales. That shit barely sold.
And it's
we know we know for a fact they're not playing Godfall.
Like it was ass.
Right.
And I said this before.
So what?
I said,
I could check my friends list. Right, I could check my friends list right now on my PlayStation 5, and all of them are playing old games.
Okay, So Tip Diamond says the medium is the one that got him in. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, medium. Okay.
Medium, right?
Yeah, that's actually our next. R&B keep on leaving. R&B got the internet that I had like a few weeks ago.
Sorry.
Actually, it wasn't my internet. It was my NIC card on my PC. Now I'm on my wife's laptop, which I don't know why I wasn't using it.
Like, you're not cutting out. You're not button.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't using it before.
I thought you always used to use her laptop.
I had used it for a few weeks on Scrampunks, but I stopped using it. I got on this old PC, but I'm just going to get me a dog PC sometime this year.
A dog shit PC or
a dog PC, like a beast of a PC. I'm not going to become a gamer. Like not a gaming PC, but I just want a very, very capable PC where I can stream shit and I can show some gameplay footage while we're on the podcast.
Ryzen 36 and a 3070. If you can find it.
Nobody cares too about the PC shit right now.
I'm telling him specs.
We can talk about it behind the show comes to. Yeah. Anyway, Winter Soldier, what do you want to say?
Sorry. So the 18 million thing, that's an interesting number because I feel like this is a great opportunity to go to more Japanese developers and people who, the companies who don't traditionally go into Game Pass or go to Xbox and show them these numbers. But like, hey, we have this number of install base here for this particular service. Can we please get some of your games to come to the service? Like let's say like a Disgaea or something, or like the E series, which is good. More JRPGs, more Japanese content, even more like certain indies sometimes don't go to Xbox for some reason. Like was a Super Giant, but I think they are coming out with Hades. They are coming out to Xbox, but I feel like there's still a bit of a disconnect there between certain developers and companies and Xbox. Mm-hmm. So I would hope that this kind of bridges a bit of a relationship between them, because that's a pretty good number. 18 million. That's a lot of people trying your game.
It's awesome that it's growing. That's the main thing. It's growing.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm not gonna say it helps for every game because we get bleeding edge stuff like that. Which kind of sucks. That's really disappointing. Mm-hmm. But but we still need because if you have more Japanese games, you also get more content on your platform, which is what PlayStation has a lot of. Mm-hmm. So, and I also see the comparison, between PS Now and Game Pass, which there is some comparison there, and PS Now is a good service, has a good selection of games. But I think what Game Pass has over it is it has a constant rotation of new content.
Right.
So it's not just a certain amount of games for like 2 months and that's it. And then you get maybe one or two rotated in, but the Game Pass has like a bunch of things going on. So
there's more like
day and date.
From like smaller games to the bigger games.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like some stuff that's day and date. You guys are right about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the first party is actually a big thing that's actually going for it, because you could just try like Halo Infinite when that's out. You don't have to pay for it because it's part of the service. It's included. I'm not gonna say it's free because it's not free. It's part of a service, but you could buy it later on when it's like discounted or something. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just more Japanese developers hopefully can see this and get more different types of games.
Agree. Let me get the super chat before we move to the next topic. Geekhead with the $5 daily reminder that Batman is one of the worst and overpowered characters ever. Like how you beat God. Make it make sense. Hey,
prep time, buddy. Prep time.
Prep time is what always works, you know.
Geekhead.
It's Geekhead with the random tweet. I'm sorry, with the random super chats.
Yo, come on, let's go, baby.
All right, so let's move on, man. Let's go ahead. Somebody brought it up. Let me do my time step. I'm sorry.
Hit that like button, guys.
Hit the like button.
180 plus, brother.
Yeah, let's hit that like button. So let's go ahead and talk about.
People came for our Stadia news.
Yeah, that Stadia news. Yo, we talked about Stadia at the beginning. Well, yeah. So the first 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and talk about the medium. Now, last week, I asked for our Metacritic predictions for the panel and also our special guest last week, Fugly. So let me see. Sean said 78. Sue said 77. Fugly said 76. Devs and R&B both said 80 because they some damn Xbots.
Yeah, they're on some crack cocaine or some shit.
No, you're just a hater, Sean.
And
You're over there.
I said
arguing with
73.
Japanese shit.
I said 73. So I was the closest because the Metacritic score is 71. Now, I have been playing the medium. And let me say, maybe this
The
is
PC score,
predictable
too.
because I'm an Xbox guy. No, we're going to do Xbox score. We're going to do the PC score. But I am enjoying this game. Now, when you critique stuff, you talk about positive first. So first off, I love the story. I love the atmosphere. I think the game is pretty good, man. I got to be honest. I think I'm almost finished. Hey, Deb, I'm like in the red area with books and shit. Am I almost finished?
Yeah, you're closer to the end. Yeah.
Okay, so I like the game a lot. I will give it a solid 7.5. You know what I'm saying? Because
As of right now, yeah.
As of right now, the game is actually pretty good. Like I said, it's a little bit better than I thought it was gonna be. The animations are stiff. They definitely are stiff. But this game is showing to me that Bloober Team, with a little bit more money, maybe a little bit more talent, they can do a big AAA game because this game is like a high quality AA game, like on the tier of being a bigger game. It's right there. And this is my opinion. So did you play the game, JRY? Did you play it?
Yeah, I was playing that. I posted on some of the screenshots on Twitter and everything like that. I agree with you. I give it right now. I haven't finished it. So far I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. It looks phenomenal. The atmosphere is there. The sound is there.
The music, bro. The sound
the
of
music,
man isn't great.
But my only the animation, bro. I feel like I'm playing PlayStation 2 Lara Croft.
Animation, I agree. The animation is
bro.
shit. The animation is shit. Yeah.
It's like God of War Kratos can't jump type shit. I'm like, God damn.
Hey, J-Rob, but it was funny. The environment looks great, but the character model, like what's her name?
Facial.
Facial animation. Yeah,
the character model herself isn't good, but the environment looks pretty damn good.
And I think I think they're gonna the environments look good because it's like little set pieces. Like you walk, you get into the little place, and it's not interactive really. It's like little clues here and there.
It's the fixed cameras, man.
Right.
The fixed camera angles make you see everything they don't want you to miss.
Hey, let me say something to No Russian. Hey, No Russian. They are a small team though. I think Bloober Team is only how many people? They're a small team.
About 100, yeah.
Are they that much? I think they were that
They're
much.
probably less than that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not sure about that.
That's not a small studio though. It's about like
That's a good size studio if it's 100 people.
Yeah,
100 days be doing better than that.
Yeah, that's like Ninja Theory.
Oh, you're right. It is 100. They should. It is 100.
Well, you have to also think like
It's a
when they
budget.
come out with Blair Witch, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I didn't like Blair Witch.
No, but I'm saying like the turnaround time. Like if they had,
Well, I don't know if the whole team was working on Blair Witch. I'm sure the team,
Well,
like some of the teams, was doing the medium.
that's my point. Like, so it's
Right.
not 100 people working on one game.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't the
far
whole
as-
team working on this game.
There's some
either.
talent there, though.
Yeah.
There's some
As
talent.
far as the animation, that was the thing that really bothered me. They look really, really stiff. Like how she's walking and stuff like that. You could just tell it's a video game. Others
Yeah.
really
Your mic,
Really bothers me.
yeah,
You know,
your
what
mic
bothers me is
popping,
your
bro.
mic.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Yeah, Mike Pop.
It's not fun. Yeah, I was. I got to play this game. I got about 2, but I was a bit pissed off because on Thursday I woke up right in the morning, and obviously Devin knows this because we joined the party chat. I'm like trying to play the medium, and it was not available. And Dev goes, "Let me look at the times. What time does it come out?" So I woke up about 6:30 in the morning a.m. The game wasn't available. 4 p.m. That's when the game became available to play.
Yeah,
That was annoying. Yeah, the time.
That was annoying, because I would have had to complete it by now.
If you go to the homepage the same day it's out, it'll tell you how many hours left before you can play it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that before. That's weird.
I was looking at that and I don't see it
Because
anymore.
I tried to do the little trick where you switch to New Zealand. So I switched it and it said, "Do you have 10 hours before you can play?" I said, "Oh damn."
Yeah,
Right, might as well go back to how you was. Let me get the super chat from Slow Mo. Hey, what's up, Slow Mo?
What up,
Thanks for joining
Slow-Mo?
us, man.
Slow mo. What's up, bro?
With the $5, yo, I played the medium with her facial expressions. I couldn't tell who was dead, her or the spirit she had eyes with. Thanks, have a great show. Facts, bro. Hey, look,
It's the eyes. It's the eyes.
Hey, look, you're right.
It's the eyes for me.
Hey, Mo, I like the game, but them animations and facial animations was a little crappy. I would be honest. And she was stiff. The animations are super stiff.
Yeah,
But I like the story, and I think the game is actually pretty good. Like I said, a solid 7.5. Will, you get a chance to play it? Are you playing it yet?
Oh yeah, I played like about like an hour or two. I'm not too deep in, but I'm not like very very beginning yet. So it's very Silent Hill-ish. It is definitely in that mold. I mean, it has the mix of like kind of Resident Evil tank controls with like Silent Hill.
Yeah, the old school,
Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you guys about the animation and the facial stuff. I mean, that stuff is like unfortunately just it seems like a casualty of like just the COVID stuff and I think because I was listening to Iron Lord's podcast as well, great podcast, and they was discussing this as well. And it seemed like maybe like the motion capture just wasn't already there, and maybe they had kind of hand animated.
There's different levels as well. Let's be honest. Like when you compare to a lot of the studios, you got to look at the budget, what they're doing, where they're doing it, how big's the space, how many resources they can have. It all makes it different. Like this game was made with what, $7 million.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not gonna get like $100 million, $200 million type of
like a Last of Us 2 or something.
Yeah, you won't get that level. But
that's true. Yeah, I mean, also David Jaffe had mentioned something about the Microsoft maybe should have gave him some more budget or to help something. I mean, I don't disagree with that at all. I mean that they should kind of when they're headlining when it's like their main games before Halo, you should kind of give it more of a push. As far as
I'm pretty sure they didn't budget this game, man.
It could be possible. Yeah,
it's just maybe more.
But yeah, I mean, so far I like it though. It's pretty good. I'm not sure how I would rate it yet because I'm still kind of early. But the like you guys said, the backgrounds are excellently made.
Good.
I mean, the music is very foreboding and very nice. The character falls a little flat. I mean, she's kind of, but she's trying to be interesting, with talking and stuff like that.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it doesn't work, but I see what they're going for. And I think this is a team that very easily can fall into the model that like Bloober Team seems like the studio that they could fall into the Game Pass style, like kind of Ninja Theory model that they can just kind of alternate between the projects, and they seem pretty perfect for this type of service. So who knows if Microsoft's even going to pick them up, but they seem like a pretty good candidate just based on this stuff.
Yeah, I agree because this game is showing me, like Devin said, I'm almost done. I'm almost finished with it. This game is showing me that they have a lot of potential.
Oh yeah,
they have a lot of potential. But any more thoughts about this Dev R&B?
Yeah, I agree with that, Dirt. Like looking at the game and how much they got right versus how much they got wrong, they're right there on that cusp of AAA, but they're not there yet. They just need more funding and time.
Right,
honestly, look at this game. I think another delay would have done us some good.
You think so?
Delay, yeah, they did it once. One more, I think, would have helped them out some of the smaller issues.
Well, what do you think they would fix? Because I think anything that's wrong with this game is just that's how the game is at this point.
I think the frame rate and the resolution drops.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the pacing, definitely. Yeah, when you play it,
just like with Evil Within 1 to Evil Within 2, that massive leap in quality and detail.
Oh man,
and game design. That's exactly
part 2 was much better than 1. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
About that.
How it went from looking grungy to how it just looked all around a better game and better design. I think
What
that's
game?
exactly
Evil Within. I think Evil Within 2 is one of the most underrated games of the generation. That game was fire.
A lot of people say they like that better than Resident Evil. But
Yeah, that shit was dope, man. That was a dope game.
Because honestly, they need that type of support. I don't know if Microsoft plans to buy them. I hope they do, because I can honestly see a Medium 2 coming out where they get a lot of stuff polished, they get lots of working right. They get a better face animations on how the homegirl face look and all that joint. Because honestly, what's up?
They definitely got the potential. They got the potential to do like an Alan Wake type of game.
Imagine so what?
I was gonna say I think they are gonna make a sequel.
Yeah.
Are there different endings? Because I heard there were different endings, but then I wasn't sure.
No, there's not. It's basically the way the game ends, and then like you pretty much predict in your head. So like you don't know. So
it's a cliffhanger kind of.
Yeah, it's a cliff. It's exactly what it is. It's a cliffhanger. So I think they'll make a sequel. Yeah, go ahead.
My hope is Microsoft picks them up on the cheap, because people are like Christopher Hart's like capping the comments on how Death Stranding is a better walking simulator than the Medium. But I'm saying, how is it the Medium can make his money back faster than Death Stranding?
So, I'm glad you said that. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that they said they already made their money back.
Yeah. So I think Microsoft's the best place for them to be with Game Pass. They just need a little bit more polishing experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So Dad, man, before we move on, go ahead, bro. So what you think, man? Since you finished the game, what you think?
I gave it an 8.5. Because, all right, for one, the music and the sounds, for one, that's excellent. Like it couldn't be better, in my opinion, for a horror game. They did that perfectly.
But the music was dope. Yeah,
the scenery is amazing, in my opinion. And some of the sequences where you're getting chased and it's like warping between the two worlds, that's crazy. Yeah. I ain't never
it's fine.
It shows what the
like those mirrors.
Bro, the mirrors and
forth. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
With the mirrors and with the monster chases, bro, and like you go in and out of the real world and the spirit world, that was crazy. And the whole story combined, like if you I know there's a lot of notes and like letters you can pick up. Obviously, you're not going to read everything, but if you actually read everything, it just tells the whole background story, everything. Like, so the story is great as well. And like the ending bumped up my score even more. So,
okay, yeah, I can't wait to get to that. Let me get the super chat. True Witty, he is a PlayStation guy that's always crying about what we say. So, no, man, True Witty's all right. Too witty with the $2. No fanboy. Microsoft just not good at management. I mean, yeah, you can say that because, well, you know, I'm sure they're okay with some things, but they have had a couple of stumbles, to be honest.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Yeah, exactly. You know, everybody think, you know, like Too Witty's a PlayStation guy. While PlayStation is damn good, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, man.
Predator hunting grounds.
I don't see why people keep bringing up Microsoft. Microsoft didn't make this game and they didn't fund this game. It's just exclusive
I think they did
to the platform.
If they funded it, that's a bad move. They should get them more money.
What do you mean by funded? I thought they just paid for the exclusivity and the marketing.
I don't know.
I think that's what
I
it
don't
is.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even think they paid for that, honestly, because people keep saying that it's multi-plat, but you know, where'd the developers say that shit? All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a timed exclusive, though, to be honest with you.
I don't see any proof of that, though, Dirt.
But there was no proof with like Blair Witch either, and that shit popped up like 4-5 months later on the PlayStation. So I'm just saying.
Well, what happened to Hellblade?
Oh shit!
What you mean? What happened to Hell? They bought them.
It was exclusive, though.
Yeah, and they bought Ninja Theory, so the shit came to Xbox.
Now Ninja Theory is trash.
Oh,
apparently.
Shit.
Oh man, hey man, it was wrong with you today, Devin.
Oh, but yeah, shout out to them in their development, because they saw in development videos and trailers. They literally did all the mocap in like something a little bigger than a broom closet with their own staff.
We was talking about Hellblade.
No,
I was talking about Medium.
Oh, Medium. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I think it was like the last one they released.
Oh, okay.
Bro. And it wasn't broken like Cyberpunk, so we gotta commend them on that.
That's a great point. It wasn't broken. It wasn't, the animations were stiff, but it wasn't broken. So
Right.
And shout out to Troy Baker too. Before we,
hey, Troy Baker was
that's
kind of
right.
dope in there
He
though, because
is,
he was the
man.
monster,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
I forgot
the
that
mo- yeah,
Yeah, Troy Baker was dope. He was
He
the
did a
monster.
good
Joel
job.
was the monster, bro.
he did a good job, man.
Yeah.
His voice acting was on point.
That shit was kind of creepy. He was like, "Who did you do this to me?" Yeah, that shit kind of dope.
Yeah, he was good.
He's actually good at his job, man. Because Joel, hey, bro. He was a hell. He did great with Joel. I hate what happened, but
He's a good voice actor, man. No bullshit.
Hey, Artemis, don't be talking that shit about Christian Wood, man. I don't know why the Pistons did this, re-sign him, but no sports. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, Troy Baker's a good actor. I think he's overstretched a bit too much when they put him in a lot of games. But I mean, he was good in this one. I mean, I based it on performance, and it's good stuff in this one at least.
Yeah, it's just easy because he knows what he's doing. You don't need to mess about because he's experienced. So they just get the best of the best.
He said they kind of just let him do whatever he wanted to do for
Yeah,
this, and
he can
came
do
up
it
with his
because he's
voice.
talented.
He
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, but I tell you this, Troy Baker.
Okay.
Let me say this right quick. Troy Baker, Nolan North, what's the chick who played Kate and
Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey. That shit didn't help Avengers, did it? So go ahead, Sue, before we move on.
No, I said it's the 5 points. It's like Xbox always gets the 5-point negative because you see the PC got a 76, Xbox got a 71. If this is a PlayStation game, this would have gotten an 81. I'm just telling you what the rules are: +5, -5, natural bias.
Hey, so let me ask you this though. So, what would Godfall have gotten on the Xbox? If it was Xbox exclusive.
Shit, goddamn 47.
Let's move on.
Wait. Tell me if you got the joke though.
Huh?
You got the joke. Tell me if you got the joke. No.
47.
Remember that time they were
47.
remember the time they were asking that girl? They was like, "Well, how many states and how many?" And he said, goddamn 47."
No, I don't remember that one, bro. That sounds like some fine shit.
They said how many states in America, but in
Oh. All right, let's move on, man. So who is EU exactly? That's the people that rule on big acquisitions and stuff. I guess
I think it's the European
Union
government.
Union.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they said they will rule on the Microsoft ZeniMax deal by March 5th. So that's roughly a month away. So within a month, we will know if it's official, if it's final, or if they say no, which will be a shit show for us Xbox fans. I tell you, if that Bethesda acquisition didn't go through, that would be a shit show, and I would not be on Twitter that day. But last time Phil spoke, he said, he feel good about it. So, what do you guys think about this within a month? I just can't wait, man, to hear if the games are going to be exclusive. So, let me ask you, R&B, let me start with you, bro. About a month from now. What they said within a month.
Yeah.
They said by March.
A month.
5th. A month.
Oh, wow.
So what you think about that, bro?
I think this is why. I think
Month.
Oh, but shut the fuck up. No, then I think this is why corporations, like especially trillion-dollar corporations, have like entire divisions of legal teams to handle stuff like this. So I doubt anything's going to happen this late in the game.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I
I think it's
agree.
going to go through.
It's interesting that like the European Union's kind of this has just come out. So I wonder, like, because obviously I'm sure ZeniMax is more for American company. Well, they got studios all over the place. So I wonder what's it about, like over my side. Well, I'm not
think
European anyway, but
either because one studio is based in France, which is part of the EU, or the fact that
you're right. Yeah,
they'll be doing business in Europe. So I guess they want to approve it to see if there's something they want to have in Europe with their services. Or whatever.
You're 100% right. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, because obviously we've been hearing that by the end of February they'll have this deal done, and obviously you're 100% right. There's two studios. They got one in Texas and one in France. You were right.
Yeah.
So
Arcane Leon is
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Arcane, and that's in Europe. So yeah. So it makes sense. They want it all done and dusted by March. So let's hope this goes through, and we'll find out what's going on with these games, and maybe some other new games announced.
And you guys know the Black History Month is the shortest month of the year for some damn reason. So we don't have that long to wait to see what happens. You know?
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, for the European Union approval, it's a bit scary, but I think it's a good chance of it going through. So I hope it goes through, and I mean, hopefully it locks it in, and then we can finally get some, maybe some clarification on what's going on with the studios, and what the exclusivity stuff is actually going to work out with. Yeah,
get some concrete answers. Like, will this shit be exclusive for you? Yes or no? I can't wait to get some, like you said, some clarification on that. Like, JimRyan, so what's your thoughts about this, man?
I think it's gonna go through. There won't be no hitch or anything like that. And I expect Xbox to come out with an announcement, probably a preview trailer for Starfield soon after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be dope.
I think they want to get this done as fast as possible so they can finally have control over the entire public, the brand. So.
Your mic's gone funny,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not a PlayStation controller. Stop blowing in it.
Hey, yo, JY, man. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Devin, Sue, R&B love this shit you talking, bro. They love it. They love it. They love it. But Devin, what you think about it, man?
I think the deal is going to go through, and yeah, exactly. They just want to work as one team. So I think everything's going to be cool with as far as the legal issues go. They're already pretty much ready to set the deal straight right now. So I'm thinking there'll be no issues with that, and they want to start working as one team, and which sounds good to us, at least to me. Thinking like they want to get these exclusives coming out, and we want to start working on future projects.
Definitely, man. Let's get this stuff rolling. Let me get the super chat from my boy right quick. Right, this is gonna be dope. Let me get to my boy Nuisance right quick. My boy Nuisance. Hey guys, I just wanted to say PlayStation has no games. Okay, carry on.
I mean, obviously they're on our
2021 looking dry. 2021 looking dry for them right now, man.
Delay station.
Shit.
They back.
Boy,
shout out to Nuisance. Obviously, he's playing Immortal Phoenix Rising, so shout out to him.
Yeah.
What's up, Invader? How you doing, bro? Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, Vader, what's up, man?
Yeah, man. I was on TXR a couple weeks ago. Had a great time, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, TXR. Yeah, I love TXR. It's a great podcast. I like to listen. It's on Sundays usually, and I don't know. For some reason, I like playing. What's that game? Luminous. While I'm listening to the show.
Oh, really? That's the only game you play? What?
It's like a weird habit I have. Just like play. I'll listen to TXR and I'll play Luminous.
Oh, that's cool, man. Because I remember back in the day. Like a few years ago, before everybody flip-flop, I used to listen to BGST playing 2K. That was my every Sunday thing.
Yeah, it's like a routine, right? Yeah,
that's my every Sunday thing. Well, anyway, anybody got anything else? R&B, you back, bro? You got something,
No, I've been moving on, Con. Let's go.
It's good.
I'll check the mic, but yeah.
Shit, let's move on. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah.
I was gonna say something. Hold on. What was the question again?
Oh, they were like, yeah. I'm sorry. Go to you. Let me talk about the Xbox ZeniMax deal being done by March 5th.
No, I'll keep it short. As long as whoever's in charge isn't like, I know it's in Europe. So as long as they're not ponies, they hating. I feel like I feel like it should be straight, because a lot of other bigger acquisitions and combinations have happened recently. That's way bigger than gaming. So
you're saying it would be like a Mitch McConnell situation, who will block the check. right. block us acquisition.
All right, let's hit one more topic before we tell Sean to get out of here. Let me do this time step. 125. So, there's a rumor about Compulsion, you guys. There's a few details about their new project. Now, it's just a rumor, but this is what they're saying about Compulsion new game. They say it is not related to We Happy Few or Contrast, which was their two previous games.
That's good.
Right. Even though we had, if you had potential to be something special, but it fell flat for me. AAA development budget with focus on high quality animations. That's great, especially for people that play the medium, even though the game is great, the animations. Set in a near future Montreal, third person melee combat. It will be a wide linear game and not open world, which is cool because there are a lot of open world games right now. It's okay for a game not to be open world. No survival mechanics, being built on Unreal Engine 5 and set to launch Q1 2022 for Xbox Series. So now this is just a rumor. Now this could be somebody that's making up some shit. But what do you guys think about these details of these, of Compulsion's new game? Let me go to you, Will. Let me go to you first, bro. What you think it is, man?
Yo, Will,
Will, there? Okay, what's going on? So, Sean, what's up?
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's very interesting. First, I've heard of this information of Compulsion. It seems like kind of early to knowing all this, but I mean, if that's true, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've also saw Compulsion. I mean, I liked. What was the first game they made? I'll tell you.
Contrast.
Yeah. Contrast was pretty cool. Had a lot of promise. A nice like little period piece, side-scrolling thing. So it was really cool. I was actually thinking it would be like a sequel to that, but so this is interesting. I always saw them as kind of a dark horse, like the developer, like they have promise, but they're like maybe one game away of having like a really dope like IP that they can like really hang their hat on. So I think this could be their kind of breakout game if it all goes well, but. Yeah, I'm really excited. Compulsion is really interesting studio. A lot of French talent because they're in Canada as well. So people from Arcane, which is I think the main guy studio. I think I forgot his name, but yeah, he's a pretty good developer. So really interested in this.
Okay. Yeah, dope. Sean, what you think, man?
No, I was expecting, like I've talked about this company when it came to like we have review. I go, these guys need to prove what they can do, and what we heard from what we heard is behind the scenes that these guys wanted to be a AAA studio, not a AA. They asked Phil and these guys, listen, we want to be AAA studio. We want to make AAA games, and obviously they got a new studio. They got a better budget, and I'm glad it's third-person action adventure game. And Unreal Engine 5 as well. So that's guaranteed. Obviously, Unreal Engine 5 is, I believe it's out this year officially. I know developers will have it, but I think officially it'll be out this year. So the game 2022 is, I reckon 2022 is the day it'll come out because they've been working on this game for a minute now. So I'm looking forward to this game there because there's hype about it. And obviously, Phil always talks about the studio as well. Like every time he has an interview, he talks about like either Starfield or Elder Ring or Compulsion Games. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope they do deliver like what Winter said. This could be the breakout game. And
because Mary Field said that he's played it. Their game, like you said, their game and Initiative game. Before they announced Perfect Dark, he said those are the two games that he can't wait for people to see.
I mean, Perfect Dark was out, and I'm glad like these guys want to be better. I want to be a bigger studio, and obviously they actually got what they wanted. So let's hope I just hope they can deliver on the game.
I'm with you. JRY, what's your thoughts about Compulsion, bro? Are you excited about the new game?
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what they could do with a bigger budget. To be honest, it goes back to our discussion with the medium. They definitely have talent. There's talent there. So let's see what they do with a bigger budget and a bigger focus on becoming that AAA studio they want to become, they aspire to be.
Right. Facts. So what's up, bro?
Yeah, they've kind of been like the quiet one. And they said they want to be, bigger. They want to have, the AAA game, and we heard little things here and there. And I think that fits into the I guess I won't say need, but like kind of like a void of the type of games. So like if they're making that type of game, I think that'd be a good compliment. I just don't know the scale of the game. I'm not gonna say I have 100% confidence in them because if it's gonna be their first type of game in this type of world, I want to see like a little more of like what is this going to be all about, rather than just saying, this is going to be this massive thing that's going to just exist and you're going to love it. Like, I don't know anything about it, so I can't really be that hyped for it.
Yeah, man. I mean, but that's like people said the same thing with Rocksteady games. Remember before Arkham Asylum, they did like some crappy games, and people was like, "Who's doing a Batman game? Like who?" You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this game is amazing. So I think there's a lot of talent in, every studio pretty much. Just, you got to somehow put that talent together with a budget and things like that. You see what happened. True Witty with the $2. Wait, Microsoft looking to buy Activision now? What the F? I mean, what the hell? I'm sorry. When? I didn't see that.
As I just popped, obviously, it came up that video I sent today, that podcast they were talking about. Who tweeted it out, man? And they were talking about acquisition and what they can see this year. Like he said, like one of the games that they're saying is exclusive. It's not part of Microsoft, and the reason why he's been told is because Microsoft is going to be buying them or something along that line.
You're talking about ACG.
The ACG.
Oh yeah, actually that was a topic. Yeah, I actually heard that too, but I didn't hear it was Activision though.
But that's the rumors that's going around, like these big studios, because obviously they're saying that Microsoft is looking to buy another big studio or publisher again.
And you know what? Like Devin and R&B, y'all got anything about the Compulsion Games? I do want to go into this topic right quick.
Yeah, I like the thing I read on that list, except for it's in Montreal. What the hell is so interesting about Montreal, Canada?
That's your only nitpick, bro?
Yes, that's my only issue.
There's a lot of talent there, man. There's a lot of good people. Like, I guess it's a lot of Ubisoft, ex-Ubisoft people.
Them guys in Ubisoft Montreal are a bunch of assholes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm saying,
you don't know.
What is it about the Montreal, the city, makes it interesting for a game setting? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, that's just saying. Yeah. That's kind of weird.
Hey, man, if they can make a game based in future Detroit, they can make a game anywhere, brother.
Bro,
shit.
It doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. So, and Detroit was a great game. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what you made me put my time steps. Let's go ahead and talk about that, man. What you guys said about ACG is a great YouTuber, man. I love his reviews. He's been around for a while.
Do you want to play the video or something? So everybody can hear it. Send it.
Oh, you sent the link?
I'll send it in the DMs.
Oh shit. I can probably play it now because I ain't got my dog shit PC. Let me see.
Oh man.
I've sent it in our DMs, and let's play and let's see, like a lot of people can listen to it and let's see on it as well.
The options are endless.
Oh shit, they actually popped up kind of quick. Oh shit.
Oh shit, Dirt's on the hit the like button. Come on, Dirt's gotta
hit the like button, Dirt.
His laptop.
This ain't it. Maybe send something. This ain't it. What is this shit? Hold on. You send it in the DM?
What did I send?
Oh man, I might have been in the wrong DM. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dirt. Damn it, Dirt.
In it,
you black ass Dirt.
It was in the podcast, DM?
Yeah, I was in the podcast.
Yeah, so it seems legit. It seems not Activision. I'm not talking about Activision, but there's something big going on.
Some massive.
Can you guys hear it?
Right?
Yeah.
Exclusive. And maybe that's people hinging too much on one thing. But I think people should more prepare for the B-level surprises this year. If there's an A-level surprise this year and we haven't heard wind of it at all, that is going to be awesome for the industry because that'll indicate rumors can be held, can be truly held on games that deep in development, which I'm not quite sure can. So I would say like a Forza for next year. This year, I heard one rumor, but it doesn't make sense because it's actually not in their current stable. But I heard that it's like the reason why it's exclusive is because Microsoft is in the midst of buying them, and then it will be in their stable, and that would be a pretty big get. But I don't really know of anything. Those companies.
Should I?
All right.
So
that's interesting. So how reliable is this guy? you guys.
Well,
Well, ACG is he's not a fanboy for nothing. He's straight down the middle of everything. He doesn't even rate games. He says buy weight or buy something or something. Yeah. So like, I have very rarely seen something from him that I felt like was like like a lie. So like when it comes to like reviewers, he's my number one that I trust. So the fact that he was so had so much trepidation, even saying it, kind of gives pause to like, okay, maybe he actually does know something.
Yeah, I mean, listen. So he's saying, wow. So he's saying that there's another game coming, but he said it's potentially they're going to potentially buy the team that made the game, right? That's what he's saying, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
He basically said it's nothing Xbox has ever had, but it's going to be an exclusive. So it just doesn't make sense unless Xbox actually bought it.
That's what he questions it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what type of games that is. Like,
what could
Killer
that be?
Instinct 2.
They've
what are you
had
talking about? We have.
When you
Oh
talking
my
about?
god! Just say anything.
He said Killer Instinct 2.
He's killing it.
Hey, yo, shut up.
Yo. That's funny as shit.
I'll give you an example. Like Persona. That's something that Xbox has never had. It's not in our wheelhouse, but Persona, I don't know, 6 would have been exclusive. Like something weird like that.
RPG?
Right.
No, just an example. I'm just spitballing this random.
See, but ACG is a reviewer, like Slow-Mo said in the chat. He makes great reviews. He goes into detail with his reviews. He's like,
his reviews be like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, they be like 20, 25 minutes long. He's actually he has a pretty good channel. I've been subbed to him for at least a few years now.
Yeah, ACG is a good dude. He does a podcast, Xbox podcast as well with another guy on Colin Moriarty's channel. It's called Defining Duke.
Yeah,
I think this is where it's from, right?
That was the one.
Yeah, it is. That's where it's from.
Yeah, so it's a great podcast. Definitely recommend it. It's definitely it's not really like too fanboyish. It's very like kind of almost like casual.
Too.
Yeah, he does on his own channel and ACG's. So yeah, Carrick is a really good dude. I don't think this is like BS or anything. Angry Centaur Gaming, yeah. Because he seems like pretty straight laced. He's pretty no nonsense. So but the studio is kind of hard to pin, like I think you guys are on the right track with KI, because the developer of the recent one, the Seasons, was Iron Galaxy. Mm-hmm. So I think that's possible because they're a private company and they're still working on the game.
We own Killer Instinct, so it's in our wheelhouse.
No. I'm saying just the studio Iron Galaxy. It could be possible. That's the only thing I can think of
but he's talking about a game it's not exclusive, not in the wheelhouse. That's supposed to be like exclusive, and the reason why they might be buying up the studio or whoever it is.
Because Iron Galaxy is working on a new. That's not KI. They're working on a new game. They said it's not KI. So that's what kind of was leading me to them, and they're a public company. And ACG knows somebody in the studio that's most likely a Western studio. So I'm thinking it might be.
He knows several people. I believe a couple of people knows that. So,
because he said I know them personally. I would never say it. He didn't want to have the other guy spitball.
Exactly. Yeah, so it can't be a Japanese studio, right? Like unless you know the Japanese developers. So it has to be a Western studio, and it has to be a studio that hasn't announced a new game yet, but they're developing.
We have heard that, I think from Jez Corden, whatever his name is. He goes this because there's two guys. I keep getting confused with the name. He said there's 2 unannounced games coming this year as well. So maybe that's one of them games.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, those. Well, one of them could be Forza Horizon, right? One of the Horizon games.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's one of them. Yeah.
But they keep saying that's not in Xbox's wheelhouse. We own Forza.
No.
We're talking about the 2 games.
Oh, yeah. Like I was just talking about what Jez said. Yeah, Jez said that he knows what the games are, but he's not going to say anything because I actually like that. Let us be surprised. I want to be surprised occasionally. Because, just imagine if we ain't know about Fable or Perfect Dark, that would have been dope.
Besides the ponies that didn't know, that it was Xbox.
Have we got anything else before we do a short version of Do You Give a Shit? No,
we good.
We good?
No.
All right, Sean. Hey, you out, bro?
It was a good show. J-Rock, thanks for coming on. Winter Soldier as well.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks,
Yeah, good shit, man.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully,
I don't know who
Let's
thinks
hit
he
the like
gotta
button.
lead the show. He can't stay on the show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, you can't stay here for 10 minutes.
For 15.
fuck that. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Thanks, Sean. Man, I see you, man. I talk to
You
you.
boys take care. Everybody,
Sean.
Hey, Sean, hey, do me a favor, man.
Go on. Do tell.
All right, hey, man, go get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sean, take it easy, brother.
Yeah, boys.
Later.
All right. So for those of you that just happened to stumble upon this show, the last part of the show is called "Do You Give a Shit?" Where I run off several quick topics, smaller topics, and I ask the panel, do they give a shit? Since we only have 15 minutes, there's not going to be as many as usual.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, do you give a shit? So let me write my time stamp down, because there are some people that love the timestamp that don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Let's go through the timestamps. So anyway, first topic on do you give a shit? Halo Infinite is apparently finished. They're just taking the rest of this time polishing the game. Well, let me change that. Halo Infinite launch content is finished and it's playable. And right now, devs are officially working on bug fixing and polish. Do you guys give a shit? And like, would this game come out already? Like, what's you guys thoughts?
Yes, Cyberpunk 2077. Kill all the bugs.
Oh shit.
Yep. Kill all the bugs. Definitely give a shit. We need that. We need it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Damn near as good as
online. All that.
Yeah.
The fact that they're pushing it back this far and then they're working out the flight program and everything to get the beta off the ground, I'm expecting a damn near flawless game at launch because they gave it more than enough time.
Yeah, because this one didn't. They never had a flight, and typically Halos have flights.
Yeah.
So definitely. Excuse me. Judgment is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and Stadia on April 23rd. Do you guys give a shit about Judgment, which is in the Yakuza world,
Judgment's already
right?
out though, right?
It was out for the PS4.
Okay.
But now it's coming to the PS5, the Xbox Series, and Stadia, April 23rd. Do you guys care about that?
I guess they don't like staying with Sony no more.
I mean, that was the Judgment was the last game I believe from that franchise that wasn't.
Yeah, it was actually. Well, no,
it's a spinoff.
It's a spinoff, right? It's a spinoff.
Yeah, but you know, like what else is not there on Xbox?
The only thing that's not there is like Persona.
No, I'm talking about from them.
No.
Like,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Persona.
They got all the Yakuza games now.
they
get
do
right.
Persona. I thought that was Platinum.
No,
That's not related to Yakuza, though.
It's Sega.
No, huh? What are y'all talking about?
No, that's Sega. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
No,
Atlas
That's Sega,
is,
bro,
yeah,
but I
Atlas
think
is,
Super's talking about the Yakuza franchises.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, let me get a super chat right quick from Geekhead with the $5. Dark humor. The best thing to say to an emo girl is "I like your cut, G."
Oh,
What
shit.
the hell is he
Oh,
talking
shit.
Yeah, thanks for the $5. I don't know what you're talking about, but thanks, bro. Yes, Perry, you have to give a shit about Judgment.
Yeah, Judgment. That's a great grab, you know, because you finally get all the Yakuza developer games on the Xbox, and that was like a really sought after game for next gen.
Yeah, that was when that Z was capping for that he never finished because you know Z.
Yeah, Z was funny with that. Yeah. But that's a great game. That definitely, I think that's really it for them. The only thing I hope they kind of bring back is, have you guys ever played a Binary Domain?
Yep.
On the 360.
Yeah, that was a great.
But I saw it. I never played it though.
Yeah, it's a dope game. If it comes to BC, definitely grab that. That's an awesome shooter. It's like Gears, like mixed with like robots and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So apparently the Switch has sold 79.87 million units. Damn. Software wise, Mario Kart 8, 33.4 million. Animal Crossing, 31 million. Smash Brothers Ultimate, 22 million. Zelda, 21. Pokemon, 20. Mario Odyssey, 20. Damn.
I guess those numbers are crazy, but let's not forget one. they don't discount their games, so it's not like they're on sale. These are all full price games.
And they selling like crazy.
Two. I mean, yeah, of course. I don't know. Sometimes it's like $10 off after 3 years, but whatever. Two, how did Mario not sell as well as I thought compared to Animal Crossing? Is crazy to me.
Mario Kart.
That's a big gap, huh?
Yeah.
No,
said
not
Mario
Mario Kart.
No.
No. I know Mario Kart's gonna be king forever, but like Animal Crossing to be that high and for Mario to have that delta is just weird to me. Like when did Nintendo become the home of Animal Crossing over Mario? Like just automatically just buy Mario.
Yeah, too much Nintendo talk.
It was the last game to come out before the pandemic hit.
Yeah, that's why Animal Crossing blew up because of the pandemic.
Yeah, oh, shit, we lost eight viewers talking about Nintendo.
All right, let's get over.
Why is it?
No, we don't.
Why is it the only console that's available is the one I don't want?
Jesus. All right, next question.
All right, let's. Life is Strange dev Don't Nod have reportedly parted ways with Square Enix, and Tencent, acquires minority stake. Oh shit! So Don't Nod, the people that made Life is Strange, also they made Tell Me Why, which I thought was boring as shit.
They did the Twin Mirrors or some shit like that.
Twin Mirror, right? Yeah. So I didn't like Tell Me Why. It was super boring, but I did like Life is Strange. Tencent, they're about to go with Tencent. Do you guys
it's a minority share. That's how it can be bought out though. But if they are, then that kind of sucks because that just means phone games, and phone games are trash.
Yes, all they're gonna make soon is crappy phone games with microtransactions.
If it goes to that direction, then that sucks. But if it doesn't, then I don't care about this topic.
Can you imagine Dirt not being forced to make crappy cell phone games?
I can imagine Dirt going to the next topic.
Oh shit.
Well, Tencent has a lot of little investments here and there. They're kind of spreading their tentacles everywhere, but it's interesting to see that Square Enix and the original Life is Strange developer, what was the name again? Sorry,
Don't
Nod. Yeah, they're a great. It made some good games. Like Remember Me was pretty good. The Vampire is good.
Vampire. I remember Vampire.
Yeah, because they don't just make those types of like simulator games, like, or type of Life is Strange games. They do make like other types.
Mm-hmm.
So the new developer has taken over as Deck 9, who's going to do the new Life is Strange stuff. So yeah, very interesting to hear about that. Interesting. Devin also pointed me out to the Sobo thing, which was something similar, right? Devin, they put who had a stake in them? Remember?
They had a minority from Tencent too, I think.
Oh, Sobo.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was wasn't some other company? I don't know, but you could be right.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of a little disheartening. But like Devin said, anybody could just kind of like buy a bigger stake, I guess, in them, and maybe they can
like buy it out. I'm
right.
guessing, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But it's kind of weird because it seemed like Don't Nod had a good relationship with Microsoft because they didn't put out
Tell Me Why.
Tell Me Why, and that was a well-rated game. It was, and maybe they have another game coming. That could be another possible, maybe unannounced game.
Yeah, I guess.
Is it? For me, this is like the DualSense features. It's irrelevant.
Oh shit! Hey, so Biomutant is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on May 25th. Now, I've seen this game. They started talking about this game 2 years ago, and it's finally coming out. But the question is, do you guys give a shit about Biomutant?
Yeah, it looks cool. I like.
What is that?
Oh, Dev. So you ain't seen Biomutant? I think it looks okay.
I never really played the games, so.
No, it's the first one.
I've never seen it. So.
It's like a little mascot. Oh, you can make your own little creature, dude, and then you can go around the world. It seemed like an open world type of game.
It was action,
cool.
Right?
It's action oriented. I think you might like it, Devin. It looks like a dope game. It's a very small studio that's making it though, and I think that's why it took so long. It's been in development for at least when it was announced, 2017 or something like that.
Yeah. It was a few years back. So.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So I mean, glad it's back on track. The only thing that sucks is it's not going to be on like current gen consoles. It's just like
Right.
patch
man.
and yeah.
So
So
the-
probably
So the reverse Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it looks amazing though. It does look good though.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Mhm.
I might check it out. So IO, well, there's a few details about IO Interactive's Bond game. This will be an all-new digital Bond that is not inspired by a Bond actor, so no Daniel Craig or anything like that. The original story that could be turned into a trilogy. IO has 200 employees right now and expects that number to grow to 400. Now, I just finished Hitman 3 last week. I loved it, thought it was great, and I think they'll do good with the James Bond IP. But do you guys give a shit? Now, I do. I care. But do you guys give a shit about this new James Bond game that IO Interactive is working on?
I wanted it
Hell
to be
yeah.
voiced by Sean Connery, but he's RIP.
Hey man, so why would you even say that then?
Don't even say that.
If you know he was dead already.
We talking about Bond game. I want Pierce Brosnan in the game.
yeah, that'd be dope. I like him. He's my favorite Bond, to be honest with you.
Pierce
Facts.
Brosnan, yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
And I like those games on the PS2. Remember Everything or Nothing?
Oh
No. Everything or Nothing with Pierce. That was a dope game, man.
Yeah. that was good.
Nightfire, bro.
Knife
And
Fight.
Nightfire
GoldenEye,
was
of course.
Agent Under Fire for PS2.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah, man. That's dope they're actually making these games again, you know?
Yeah,
These franchise games like Indiana Jones and
I give a shit though, Dirt. I just hope that they don't reskin Hitman and make it James Bond. That's what I'm
Yeah.
worried about.
yeah, I hope
it
so.
might.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they might do that.
I don't
Yeah,
want that to happen.
Yeah.
Wait,
so.
did you guys see the GoldenEye remake they made? Like they never released. There's like a
On
video
the
of it.
360?
Hey, though,
Yeah.
Yo, great segue. That was actually my next one I was going to talk about before we get out of here. Yeah, they said that damn, you made me lose. Oh shit, I lost it. Where is it on my list?
GoldenEye.
Yeah, it was something about GoldenEye. Where the hell is it at? Damn it, did I lose it that quick? Oh yeah, GoldenEye 007 cancel Xbox Remastered. It was leaked in its entirety in a 2-hour video. So yeah, there was a GoldenEye remaster for the Xbox, but looking at the damn graphics, it looked exactly the same.
It was on the 360. It does not look exactly the same. Come on, Dirt.
Well,
Same.
it's
It
from
was
yeah. What's like the like a Gussie Dub N64 version, similar to the Perfect Dark thing.
Right.
I mean, it kind of hurts to see it because it looks so like true to the N64 version, but it's still like kind of upgraded graphics.
Yeah.
The music is so good.
Yeah,
it hurts to see it, man. It looks so good.
Somebody
Yeah.
canceled.
2006.
It looked like
man.
it looked like Cyberpunk running on the PlayStation 4.
Oh,
Damn.
J-Rock, you wild. Oh, good shit, good shit.
I think it looked better than that.
All right, y'all. One more. Oh man, y'all. One more topic that we can go and get out of here, man. The Division 2 next gen patch. I believe is it out today?
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Was a 4K 60 frames per second patch for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. And do you guys give a shit about this?
Not really.
No. Don't play that shit.
Now, I played the shit out of the Division 1, but for some reason when Division 2 came out, it was better, but I just didn't care as much. So
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Division 2. I mean, I like you did, Kurt. Dirt. I'm sorry. I played the Division 1. I think the New York setting is kind of what made it so good.
yeah,
It was such
Washington
a
City wasn't as interesting.
yeah. Washington is cool, but it's not like as interesting as a metropolitan area as like New York, and you see all the buildings, you see very recognizable landmarks. I mean, it's the same thing with Washington, but it just it didn't hit the same. But the gameplay was still really like fun. I really enjoyed it. I might go back and try it out with the 60. Plus it does have the New York expansion, so you go back to New York in that one at least.
Yeah, difffinitely. Yeah.
This
So
dude Dirt took 10 minutes to add me back to the
my bad. I
podcast.
even noticed. You know what? Because
God.
on this new computer, it like I can't see you guys. That's hiding.
Dirt,
my
Dirt is trying
bad.
to get off the show earlier, so he said if I take Tsunami out, I said I'm gonna cut the show by 5 minutes.
My bad.
I got you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Soup, man, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, you know what? Since you wasn't in the show the last few minutes, I'm going to ask you, just you, not the rest of the panel. I'm going to ask you a question, man. Do you give a shit that Sea of Thieves has a 120 frames per second mode now?
Yes, because any game that can do it should do it. Any game that we can quickly just flip a switch and it can do it. I want to see all the power. So it's not necessarily Sea of Thieves in particular, but the fact that it can do it is a testament to itself.
Okay. All right, y'all. I got one more question. I'm gonna ask J-Rock. I'm gonna put J-Rock on the spot. J-Rock, do you give a shit that Returnal was delayed until April 20th, 2021?
No, I don't give a shit, man. That game looked mid anyway. I mean, the combat looked nice and all, but it should look mid anyway.
It should look like Record 2.0.
But that's gonna be one of many delays coming for PlayStation.
Oh,
and isn't that $70 too?
Yeah,
Dirt, you said April 20th?
Yeah, that's what they said. April 20th.
That's the same day as
out in March.
That's the same day that the show comes out. It's over.
No, I ain't know. It's two different type of games. But Devin, I got one question for you. Then we're gonna get out of here for real, y'all. Because I almost forgot to mention it. But I mean,
that's Game Pass filler right there. No Returnal.
That's that PS Now fodder.
Hey,
yo, let's be real. Who will waste $70 if PlayStation Plus offered that day and date with the subscription?
Yeah, now like that discussion game was $70 at first too. But they put it in PlayStation. I'm saying like Returnal looks okay to me. It looks all right. Like I want to play it.
Like who's really gonna sit in front of their TV and be like, damn, I'm gonna spend $70 here.
I know. Trust me. You mean that part? Yeah, I don't know. But I know some people that were gonna buy it like before they announced it on PS Plus.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't buy like any PlayStation games at 70 or even any $70 game because I feel like if it's just a thing. Like if you wait and for sales. Like the game that gets better as they patch it anyway, so there's no point in buying it for day one. And if they did have it on PS Plus, I think it'll be actually better for them because they would have more retention in that area. Because they have, obviously PlayStation have the games. They could put so many games on PS Plus that they don't just choose not to. But that's on them,
Yeah. All right. Last topic, guys. I'm gonna talk to Dev and Sue because they love this damn game. Bleeding Edge is as dead as Stadia is, brother.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stu got
I love this game.
Hell yeah.
I got 1,000 gamers scoring that shit. So what y'all think about Bleeding Edge? Look, man, the game, I played it. At first, it was kind of fun when I was playing with Devin. I played a little bit with FC Violent, played with K-Mega. We had fun.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, that shit got trashed real quick, for me. But Stu hit 1,000 on it. Devin liked it. So what you guys think about Bleeding Edge being dead, bro?
They set it out to die.
They ain't saying out to die. Ninja Theory did.
That's what I'm saying.
What I think he's saying is they wanted them to hurry up and get off of this. So they said, put the shit out and then get back to work on send us Hellblade 2. Because the game had elements of it that like was perfectly fine. I said, okay, this is a cool start. I'm gonna hop back on it when they have a content drop or update.
But
they always do that. Look at
and it just never came, man.
It never came, and I was like, really? Like so, like the modes were like the game was empty. It had 3 stages and 2 modes. Customization was lacking, and they only launched 1 new character after it came out.
I kind of feel better for old girl that was ahead of it, but I kind of don't because everybody was saying this game was free to play, and she was like, no. $30, no microtransactions. All right, see how it go.
Yeah, and the characters was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, like they could have fit in that. They could have fit in that. What is it called? Overwatch type, thing. Yeah, they didn't flesh the character. They didn't flesh the characters out like they should have. Their own personal trailers, kind of like Overwatch. They could have did like if they took 2 seconds of care, they could have had this go a lot longer than it did, and they just never did. So it is what it is.
I don't know.
That's like Stadia, bro.
They should.
Yeah. Actually, but I did like the game. Like it's for what it was for. Playing it for like a week or 2, that was fine, and then it's dead because there's no more content.
Yeah. Well, shit happens. Not every game is gonna be a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I actually did buy the game at 15 because I wanted to support the the studio. I mean, even though it's on Game Pass already,
right.
It's very disappointing. It seemed like they had a plan for it, but I guess it just came up to like
I don't think none of people was playing it. They was like, shit, why are we wasting our time?
Yeah, that plus like lower, because that type of game requires a lot more people and resources.
Team.
Then because Overwatch, that's a huge production. I know it's not like the same type of game, but it kind of has like little mobile elements in it. And
a hero.
Yeah, kind of like a hero
shooter type game. Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I was about to say something about the chat. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
You talking about Pred and
Pred and Chris
going at it. yeah. Those guys are hilarious, man. Bleeding Edge. I feel like there's still potential in the franchise if they kind of choose to go other ways with it, like maybe like a beat 'em up or like some. Because I was hoping this game would be like a Power Stone type of game. That would have been dope.
Oh yeah.
Power Stone. Yep.
Yeah, but they just didn't choose to go that way, which is weird because it's a combat heavy game. Sorry.
Free to play, microtransactions, and a better combat system. The game could have had something.
It's a little bit faster too. I thought it was some.
Yeah.
Do you think that has anything to do with the consoles like CPU and the movement speed, or do you think that has anything to do with it?
Nah.
No, because they could have upgraded it for the Series X, but they just chose not to. Yeah, it just sucks.
I know that part for sure.
I just don't know what happened because they started adding maps. Finally, they added a couple new characters,
and you know what happened after
and then
that?
It just went silent.
They added all that stuff and nobody cared, and
or nobody like they
because it was too long. Like they waited way too long to add that stuff, and they didn't add a ranked mode.
Yeah,
they desperately needed.
There's no private matches.
No private matches, no ranked mode.
Hey, you know what's happening though? I think nobody gave a shit, just like our audience right now.
I think
let's talk. Let's end this shit.
Yeah.
Well, you got Chris over there giving his dual sense of blowjob in the comments. But
man.
He does that every day.
Hey, do y'all know? Hey, y'all, I got something really important. Like y'all know Edge won the Royal Rumble last night.
Oh, no shit. Really?
Yeah, he did. All right, y'all. Everybody get out of here.
Old ass Edge.
Yeah, old ass Edge. Like he was gone for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was
back with the jump off. Okay.
Yeah, but you're in pretty good shape though. You won. But anyway, all right. So first of all, let me thank our guests, man. I appreciate these guys. J-Rock, bro, thanks for coming through, man. Keep on doing your thing on Twitter. Trust and believe, brother. You entertain us, Xbox guys. Pony's starting. They starting to feel you a little bit. I see it. They starting to feel you a little bit. So keep doing your thing, because Xbox guys got your back. Like when they come for you. Well, let's keep doing your thing. Thanks for joining us, man. What you got going on, man? Like, what's on Twitter, bro?
Yeah, just they can follow me on J-Rock for more entertainment. I'll be there. You know,
where are you from? Where you from? Your accent? You from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fellow New Yorker.
Yeah,
as well.
Queens. Yeah, I'm from Queens. Okay. Far Rock. Yeah, I'm from Far Rock.
Okay, nice. Are you from New York too, Will?
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm in Staten Island.
You know, but Will,
not too far away. I'm in Connecticut. You know.
Yeah.
Nobody lives in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Nobody wants to live in Detroit. That's a difference.
You ain't lying. I don't even live in Detroit anymore. I have to get the hell out of there. I ain't lived in Detroit since 2002. I still work in Detroit, but I don't live there no more. No, ain't that bad. Kinda. Well, anyway, Will, man, thanks a lot, bro, for joining.
Go Lions.
Yo, they ass. Like I always say, man, thanks for our logo. Thanks for our background, everything. Will did that, man. The winner shoulder. Damn. Did that for us, and I thank you, man. But what you got going on, man?
Yeah, my pleasure, man. Like, listen, it was so much fun with you guys. You guys are awesome. I love doing the show with you guys, and always follow you. I'm gonna follow J-Rock on Twitter. So definitely, I got you, bro. I was like that too. I was like, why does J-Rock not follow none of us yet? I was like,
yeah, because J-Rock wasn't following us. I think he was following Sean. I was like, man, I gotta get this guy on the show, man. I was like, shit, he ain't following me. But he followed me now, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, maybe Jay got a lot going on or something.
Take the man, bro. Take the man.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just on Twitter right now. I used to be on Xbox Uncut, but unfortunately we had to cut that short. But hopefully maybe one day we'll go back to. But just follow me on Twitter on the Winter Shoulder. I'm always on there just talking, games, anime, anything that's like hobbyist, I'll talk about. And Yeah, definitely follow WBG Podcast. Definitely give you guys a like. Subscribe to WG Dirt's podcast. Everybody, the panel is awesome. Love you guys.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Devin, what you got going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. I'm just gonna be playing games like usual, waiting for new stuff to come out, and I'm be making videos accordingly when big news drops.
Nice.
Sound good to me. Yeah, I'm trying to make another video now. I truly enjoy doing my little personal videos with the little stupid editing I be doing with the GIFs and the
those are cool. I like them.
Yeah, I love doing my little videos. So, like some guys only do podcasts in the community, and that's fine. Like whatever you're comfortable with. But I like the mixture of both. Because I like the editing part of the video. So.
I agree with that, Dirt, man. I like doing the editing too, man.
Yeah,
I love it. My intros change up all the time, man. I love putting them together, though.
Yeah, I love it. I like finding the right music and the right editing. I don't even like how I sound. You know what I'm saying? I just like to say something.
We don't either, Dirt.
How dare you? Hey, what's going on with you, Sue? POS.
Good.
Hey, what you got going on, Sue?
Shit. I don't even know you asked me a question. I don't know. I probably happened to medium today. I was started playing it yesterday, and then I was like, I'm a little too tired, and it's a little bit too dark, and I need my full functions just in case, I need to be on alert for jump scares and stuff. But apparently, it's not super hard.
It's not scary at all.
Yeah,
it was one jump scare, and it wasn't scary.
Yeah, it's probably like Resident Evil, But
hey, man,
back in the day,
toughen up.
Oh no!
You from the mean streets of Greenwich?
Nah, Hartford. Relax.
Hartford.
Remember Shane McMahon crew? What was their name?
Yeah.
What was their name, man?
I forgot.
Anybody in the chat was like, what was Shane McMahon crew name from the mean streets of Connecticut? What was their name?
No, not Main Street, Connecticut. Main Streets of Greenwich.
Greenwich, yeah, but still.
Triple H is from
But that's the rich part of Connecticut, right?
Yeah, it's like one of the richest little places in the United States. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hartford's one of the poorest.
That's funny. All right, last but not least, my boy RB. RB. Hey,
What
man.
up?
First of all, man, get that lemon pepper season out your damn beard. And tell everybody what you're doing, man.
I'm trying to finish up this second playthrough of Wasteland 3. So
Oh my God! If you don't get used to play Wasteland 3,
Hey, I'm trying to go for the set, man. With these RPGs, these
Sound
really,
like
really depth
fun.
ones.
My guy
Really
been
depth
playing this
RPGs.
game for like 2 months.
longer
Long
than
enough
that.
now. I don't know. The annoying part is I'm on the final stage. I was playing through xCloud, and for some reason, shit keeps freezing. I don't know what the hell's going on. But other than that, I'm doing good, man. Living up after personal injuries going on, but I'll be straight off.
Yeah, how you been? You straight?
Sore all over, headaches and all that shit. And these Oxycontins ain't doing shit for me, but you know what it is. man.
Hey, R&B. We told you stop letting the BBW squash your chest.
All right, we gotta. Hey, damn, you trying to be PG-13, your ass.
Yokozuna, Yokozuna.
Yokozuna.
You know how like Yokozuna come jump on your chest? Yeah, he be paying girls for that. I know it.
Good night, everybody.
All right, y'all, we got to get out of here. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Predator going back and forth with Chris. Predator, Chris, thanks for coming. Fugly. Extreme D said Goldberg trash. Hey, D, if Goldberg would have won last night, I'd have been so pissed. His old ass.
I don't even know why he came back, bro. Like, why even make that a match? You already know he's finna lose. His old ass ain't finna carry on the storyline.
Yeah, old ass.
Looking like
Has Goldberg ever been in WWF or WWE?
Yeah,
he was.
In 2000.
He got that Black Baron record.
Oh,
All right, yo, we about to get out of here, man. Thank you, everybody that joined us, man.
Yeah, shout out to Pong Soul too for
Pong Soul. Hey, man, I'm gonna get Pong Soul on here in the next few weeks. Pong Soul,
Yo, what up, Pong?
you always show love.
Yep, definitely, man. Pong Soul show. Hey, man, Pong Soul supports the community, and I love it. And like, even with me, man, guys that I rock with, guys and gal, I should say, like Luca, Noof, those guys, a simple retweet, a simple like, they retweet my shit. I retweet, man. It's enough room for all of us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I would do some of the PlayStation guys, but I don't like them that much. But anyway, y'all, we out of here. Peace out.
Peace out.
Shit.